versus SR, STOMPNS versus Troy on the main stage. Whoever loses is out. It's playoffs time, quarterfinals. Holy fucking shit. Main stage for the first time ever
of this game. Guys,
STOMPNS versus
do we
Floyd.
agree with that? Does the crowd agree? Wow, no one cares. All right.
Okay.
Oh, wow, you just got...
Well, cussing straight in the intro, bro. You had an F and a shit.
versus SR.
I did. Oh,
Shit.
all right. All good.
Now, like you said, right, that last time they played Lair, Shopify Rebellion won. And, you know, I think a big reason why they won is that Canadian actually had a really big performance for Shopify Rebellion. Both Laxing and Foxe brought this up on the desk, right?
On this
Laxing argued, you know what,
Sploit, top-rated player at the event, everyone on G2 positive. We talked about Canadian the other day. We think potentially this could be the game. IFGT predicted it, but Canadian could have a huge game here. And if he does,
no plan survives contact.
It's a scary-looking game either way.
Shopify
two times in the past. Last time they played in the past, two times Shopify won against G2. I think it's a different era, though. I think it's a different team, different era. I think G2 Edge just went out as of right now, but we'll see. I hope for a good game. I want a close game. I want 3 maps.
I think we'll go 3 maps. I think it'll all be decided on Lair. I'm just trying to figure out which map will go to who. Because like obviously SR's pick is Cafe, but I feel like I think SR could take Bank. I don't think it's in the cards necessarily, but I think it's possible.
Yeah.
Whereas Rebellion on their attack, they do not want to be stalled when getting the main breach opened up on top floor.
I think they'll each
win
each other's
against that
maps
K. Dealing with hatches is now a million times easier because the lack of a Zoda canister.
Dude, Lair's gonna be so dicey. I really hope.
On a very
praying for a 2-1.
Tons of information with the help of Doty on the Solus, Benja playing Valkyrie.
Grim ban, Lockdown ban, Cade ban, 2 ban. Cade ban, 2 ban, good against G2. G2 play a lot of strats for them too. Cade for keeping General wall close and E3 wall close. Oh, already a basement lurker versus a basement roamer. And they both have info on each other because of Snake.
But also knowing that Shopify Rebellion, specifically Canadian,
he's gonna they're probably the smart decision.
Shields. Doty, an inkling that Surf might be approaching his position, just pops the gas canister and backs away to live and fight.
I would have loved to see like an ego chow right off the rip, first fucking minute of the round.
The three
oh, Ambi's already up. Ambi's already up.
Maybe not as quite as horizontal.
Ambi gets out.
Wow.
But Ambi
oh.
The pick on the Alamo, Sploit a very fast follow-up, and we mentioned.
Dude, that's actually crazy. Ambi killed Alamo the same way Alamo does it to like everybody else on Bank. That's only Alamo's play.
Yeah.
Huge entry pick. Sploit going 1-for-1 as well, still making space, getting rid of the Oryx again, the most mobile operator in the game.
I will say, I don't think SR is aware of the Valcams. This is going to be the X factor here. Of course, Doty playing off of that, but they have all the picks and nobody's even entered the building aside from Ambi. So Doki's getting aggressive, but nothing's really happening from it.
A very plant-focused team.
Here's still having SR's signature stall out. How do they convert this though?
And Doty
player and Teller
top
still
floor
they're hunting.
could be huge depending on where Shopify Rebellion start to play. Remember, not all of open area is destructible from
they're going for Teller's Archives player.
Just down.
In comes Rex.
Has a gap on him.
Easy pickup for the Solus. Just before that, though, Canadian
down.
Doty stomping 2v2 Ambi down. That's big damage. Does he know? He has no idea.
Oh! Like it's quickly felled by the Wonder Kid. Now a 2 versus 2 as Ambi has been revived by Canadian, but both attackers find themselves outside the bomb site.
Troy and a 1 HP Ambi versus STOMPNS and Doty. SMG 11 pump and a PID. Oh yes, Troy. If there's any faith, to be had with Troy in this series, it needs to start right now because this is insane.
STOMPNS still has a C4 too, bro. They have C4. Doty can call plants. They have C4 if they go for a hot step. Oh,
that's where Canadian
he's gonna go for it. They have no. They know he's going for that.
What? This plant, but again, STOMPNS ready. He could maybe land this nitro cell to save the round.
He's gonna just solo jump.
Whoa.
Where'd he kill him from?
This is a stomach clutch.
Oh! The drop comes in. STOMPNS misses the shot. Canadian is in a position to plant with Ambi to cover. Down goes the diffuser. Halfway through now, STOMPNS likely does not have an angle to use his C4. He knows this is going to come down to the gunfights. Plant now completed. Ambi and Canadian can start to back off. You see the Nook already retreating.
Wait, Troy's still in there. I like this. Ambi's got good win con going top.
They give. They're playing good post.
And now this is a difficult proposition
for
STOMPNS.
and start
He sees the
taking
case, but he knows the hatch is open. This should be a losing round.
Oh my
God.
Wow.
How is it? Troy has a DMR, full HP, Ambi's one shot with an FMG 9, and he still happens to get all of the kills before Troy.
Sneaks in, gets an opening pick. His team
Wow.
following suit.
What a first round. That's honestly kind of like a not necessarily tempo, but like statement round to like show that yeah, this is G2's map pick. Their SR is the underdog. This is probably the only team, like only like one of like maybe 2-3 teams that SR would ever be an underdog in predictions. And they're already coming out the gate swinging.
Off his smoke grenades, and Ambi winning that critical 1-for-1 fight towards the end of the round, putting STOMPN in a 1 versus 2. He's too far away to use that nitro cell. He's too low on HP to directly challenge Ambi without enough information from his team. Solidifying Rebellion start their bank attack on the right foot. As now we start, I believe, in the basement for G2's second round with a fairly
Yeah, I was actually really scared at first whenever I saw that STOMPN shot on the surf.
For a little more delay towards the potential point from default by CC.
Yeah, that tends to be what the basement.
Yo, Acid, dripping with the prime, get with the prime. Thank you guys. Enjoy the BBC's new Acid emails.
Bait out from the defense before they really need to just go for
Wait, who? SR?
time remaining. Shopify Rebellion have tons of information though. Snake, Deimos,
They lost a
Lion,
push to
I
mind to play
imagine one or
VP,
two players
right?
are going to attempt to
Yes.
They said in that
halftime try and clear out this realm
yo, guys,
set up an open area as
can't
well.
play stress like we did against
I do
Swiss
like
and
the
Mine, and
adjustment.
that first
Again, you've
match
got
against
more of the
VP.
map to clear out for Shopify Rebellion. So what is your
To be fair, bro.
Extra information
G2,
options.
when they're
You've got
loose,
Lion,
if the
maybe
pressure's not
denying
on,
the potential
that's
of a
when they look
trade
like they look the
from
best.
G2 if they're playing close
So I
by
think
on
for
the
G2,
roam.
one of the
Spoit
big
once
factors
again
is the
on
mental
that
here.
Deimos, a great
Are they stressing
clearing
out? Are they
operator,
taking it too
Deathmark
seriously?
trackers
Honest
in
to
that
God,
two-shot
they might
pistol, and
want to
now
not
Ambi
take it as seriously
on the
with all the
Snake.
memes
You can
and shit,
still
bro.
play a lot.
Yeah, well, that's the whole thing. It's like whenever people have nothing to lose, they play the best, right? It's like when you are playing a match that doesn't determine any placements, any qualification, that's usually when people frag out like crazy. Ambi is 5-0. 5. Holy shit.
One of those crucial mid-floor roamers.
And the crazy thing is he's about to take another fight, and I feel like he's gonna get this. Wow. Wait, he goes back? He goes back?
And no one's helping him. It's a 1v1.
Oh.
God, Ambi!
Another kill
Oh my God!
He is unstoppable.
Holy shit!
And now we're Rebellion.
Dude, what I was gonna say before he killed Ambi was, or before he killed Doty, was that that's really Benja's territory. Benja's like, if you know him for one position, it's Teller's Archives on Bank, and he just rolled up and just slid on his ass, bro, just like nothing, and even takes Doty. And that's a 5v3. And here's the thing: a lot of teams would get too confident. Surf gets another one on an Alamo.
Straight momentum inside. He's an E1. He's an E1.
Yep. Oh, this is such good distraction.
So much pressure to pull. Yep.
Coming out as well.
And now they walk down main stairs to go up garage to go E1. Lasting his wall hatch. Beautiful.
Wow.
Rebellion looks so good. Round 2. Oh my God.
It's flawlessly done by the Rebellion.
Ambi with 2, Rex with 2, Surf with 1. I mean, everybody's kind of flowing here. This is like, I would say this is like full, every cylinder is just fucking ripping right now. Again, though, 2 rounds only. Oh.
For
Back time out already.
Like I want to change our gameplay here, okay? I want like every defense now from now on we stay more compact. So like we go CO, like we are everyone on the same floor.
I can't hear him.
Yeah, I can't. Crowd's too loud.
The capital, then I'm
And
gonna play
Ramayo's too quiet.
Several stairs. I'm gonna play wrong, okay? I'm gonna play like default several
Yeah, you was.
I can't hear him at all in chat. I can't tell you what he's trying to say.
And you was that like
Wow, that's not a great translation.
I'm gonna die server stairs or fall back?
Die server stairs. So play power spots instead of the room, I guess.
7-7 with the prime. Appreciate that, my manager of the BBC New Has in the emails. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, okay.
Let's go.
All I heard was die server stairs. That's literally all I heard. I can't hear it. It's too quiet. I literally
Well,
can't hear it.
here's the thing, bro. That timeout, it's like, it's kind of hard to say because they have just died. They have just died to like early like aggression. Like it's just they've just died to Ambi. They literally just have died to Ambi. Ambi walks up red, kills Alamo. Shaiko overreacts stock, extends out, Spoit kills him. Ambi walks in Tellers, kills 2 guys. It's like, what do you do? It's like, oh, just yeah.
I think he's maybe calling to like have them play more power spots instead of like straggler.
Well, I mean, I hate to say it, stock, janitor, power spots, tellers, power spots. So it's like they're still playing the power spots here. I will say CEO I think would be a better like taste of it because everything's so close together and there's not a lot of movement, right? It's stock, it's E3, it's CEO, it's Jan, it's Trump, and that's it.
A lineup change for Rebellion.
Well, I was gonna say, like, Telegram is like the most common, like, pick spot, like, the lurker kill.
Yeah.
So much.
You're not gonna get a lurk kill until like the server shares player. But yeah, I think CEO's the right call. I think play more bunker for basement, like maybe a light fall off is the right call.
That can help assist.
I just don't know what they do about the first floor site.
Breathing room for Canadian to
if they do go back to open area.
I think another thing with the CEO is that STOMPN is on Clash, and I think that'll be good. It gives them a little bit more avenue to kind of like power, rotate, do whatever they need to do, because that E3 wall is going to get open no matter what. And if they didn't have, bro, Ambi, do you see Ambi Sens, dude? This guy just did 2 360s.
I think the biggest win here for Rebellion is the fact that they banned the K-Tube.
Yeah.
G2 love playing that tape K-Tube trap for up top, keeping the E3 wall closed. Now E3 wall's going to be open, and I don't know if they're used to that.
On that staircase, I believe,
they have flash to block it, though.
If he tries to get space,
Ambi's already in, Ambi's feeling it, bro.
And to, other than Barb, they don't really have a whole lot of like traps. Like Ambi, if he can secure this Barb, that's already one set of Barb gone, and he has so much room to like move around and figure out what he wants to hit.
100%
they do. They have another one though, so.
Surf looking to maybe hunt this Solus from below. Shopify Rebellion should now have all of first floor cleared out. They know that Doty is on site. Currently not for the plant, though. You can very easily rotate downstairs later on.
Flash is so deadly for retaking curve, though, on
the
this top
exception of Ambi currently just outside on the repel. Surf again hunting down below too.
Troy's ATM.
Longest we've gotten
yeah, there's going to be a lobby.
There's no way.
Top square, use the Sens, take it out, and have Canadian go up ATM. That's crazy, though. Azami blocks up both the E3 holes. They need to go DMR that, otherwise that's massive value by G2 to Azami.
I feel like there's so much room for error on the blitz being spiral side.
Clearing a corner, one of the only spots in the map you can't get vertical from downstairs in the entry.
Who even is that? Soul? Did he drop down?
That vert downstairs in the map
Now
control.
they have top square, they have main stairs.
The first to be gone.
Need a DMR open E3.
Solus is huge. Doty no longer with the Solus. They can no longer rotate down below to have free info on the plant.
Square control gone.
He's cut down by Benja. Instantly traded by Spoy.
Oh my god.
On to Shaiko, a 4-2 lead for Shopify Rebellion.
Troy on the shield.
Blitz close on the smoke. Alamau can do nothing.
Holy moly.
Now it's just stomping an E3, bro.
Holy moly.
Still outside, cuts him down. It's 3 in a row for the Rebellion.
And despite the timeout, Shopify still look flawless in this attack.
That is crazy.
From Ambi bottom garage. He gets through Marble. There's a drone to assist him as well, and he doesn't overplay his cards. He waits for his teammates to start applying pressure downstairs, waiting for Surf to get that entry, waiting for Rexon and the Habana to assist.
Third ban here, Cap and Mira. I feel like I haven't even seen either of these ops.
Oh my god, they did lose Bank to VP. They lost Bank to VP, and that's just a better VP.
Shopify Rebellion, and
no, you're right, bro. And then Cap phased the map they lost to Implicit
Still
Minds.
no response yet in this first half as they now go back down to the basement of lockers and CCTV with more emphasis on the plant now, at least with Alamau.
Bro, just Spoy just raw dogging in the middle lobby.
That was crazy. I didn't even know that until we saw the replay.
I thought it was like fully outside.
That is ridiculous, but one thing I wanted to add as well, STOMPNS now on the Warden, maybe they're expecting Shopify to focus more towards a CCTV execute, which we haven't seen from them. Maybe he can bunker himself up inside of blue stairs to use that shotgun to be a real force to be reckoned with, but we'll have to wait and see as they're still setting up.
Bro,
it's interesting that they banned the Capital instead of the Snake or Deimos
and Spoy
after the first 3 rounds.
Ambi's 8-0 right now.
What did
I think I don't think they had a cap. What?
Well, no, it's not a bad ban, chat. It's just like
no, it's not.
Oh, I think it's for the server rack player. I think that's why they want to play server rack hard. They're playing stop and get down the staircase, and then the server rack player. So hard server hold.
Is not going to be quite as utility heavy. They're not
so last time VP. Oh my god! Whoa!
He's out of there, bro. Look at that. Open control in 20 seconds.
Shit.
Dude, this is just no fucks given on SR. They have open. There's a guy's top server. There's a guy. Dude, I mean, Shaco's just fucked here. There's no way he can stay here for long. And they have a blitz, and he might even die for this.
Get rid of a few drones for that late round and play off their resources bundled up inside.
The big thing here is when VP played against the strat, they went for a back hit, which is the right call, but you have to hold 2 players in server from the hatch. Then you have a 4v3 on backside man advantage.
Here comes Canadian
yeah.
So if SR is able to identify this correctly, which I think they might, because they don't have Grim, they don't have Sens, they don't have nades, they don't have Ding. It doesn't look like they want to end actually on a server end. So once they get main hatch open, they can hold the 2 players in server and just go for a backside.
Now here's the blue position we also heard talked about during that timeout. Stompin going to be playing his.
I mean, the issue with that is like if there is 2 server and they wanted to power, they could. Like I feel like with this guy server says it seems like they're actually wanting to go server side because they also they actually don't have the Ying. They dropped the Ying late round. Oh, he's coming. Double, dude.
The triple swing is literally so perfect. That coordination, SR look on fire right now.
And they know he's server stairs. Oh my god.
SR's just shutting
he wasn't
them down.
expecting this, Harrison. Once again, Rebellion take the man advantage and still have time to
it doesn't matter how good you are at the game. If you're getting triple swung with a shield, you are not winning that. No one is winning that.
That's exactly what they're doing. They're giving up on CCTV.
That's coordination, and that's what communication and coordination does for your team.
Honestly, I think it's beyond the communication coordination. It's literally just nobody on SR, nobody on SR cares about their life. It's all for the win, right? Like a lot of people don't want to die. A lot of people, yeah.
Backside pressure. Another one drops E1. It's a slaughter. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Dude, Ambi is like 11-0 right now.
Holy
you give
shit.
them an inch, Harrison, they will take a mile with these attacks. 4-0 for Shopify.
Well, it's a sick
Rebellion.
jacket.
Again, clinical clear on those extensions. They burn the open area defender at the 30-second mark. They gravitate towards Shaiko, who's alone. They force him to fall back to sight.
Map, bro.
What's left for them? Who's still off the objective?
Never doubt Troy, bro.
Oh, he's smiling. Troy's smiling. Reel it back in, Troy. Reel it back in.
Cut him off, so he has to play for his life.
You know, I think that they're going to take each other's maps and it's going to be
dies and gives the man advantage. 2 people swinging off that blitz shield to get the entry and
We'll see.
eliminating another player right beside him.
G2 will come back. I do think it's hard to gauge G2's cafe strength after pushing mind game because pushing mind plays the ratty style, you know?
Elevator,
like G2 or SR play like typical win cons.
No response after their
But then again,
timeout.
SR also have that play
You can almost
style
see the
like ratty and
frustration
aggressive
starting
now.
to settle in
Can't lie.
on the faces of some of the G2 members as Shopify Rebellion are running away with this. Again, we mentioned, can Canadian afford to go over
9-0 Ambi, 5-1 Sport, 2-4 Doki, 1-4 Stompin, 1-4 Alamo, 0-4 Shaiko, 1-4 Benja. Like you look at all those players and you see those kills. Granted, again, you know it's 4-0, right? It can still end 4-2. G2 could eat up on attack, but like out the gate, you tune in after hearing SR and G2 are playing, and you see these fucking scores and these kills. I feel like a lot of people are pissing their pants.
That opening entry and still keeping a man advantage
I'm not worried at all.
for Shopify.
Aurora.
We'll now see them try
I'm
to
not
clear
worried.
on this upstairs roam with
open window hopping? I don't remember what like this strat was.
Hoping to cut off some of these again longer.
But Troy's in
angles for
stock.
G2.
Like he just took something. He just dropped out of his fight. He just dropped out of his fight. No, he's floating. He's actually feeling himself. He didn't even kill stop, and he just went the whole match.
It's okay, he's dead. It's okay, he's dead.
Canadian is just looking for an angle to plant as it's
2v3.
What is happening?
Worst case. Oh my god, good retake.
We traded by Benja. Surf now finds himself
Surf
alone,
1v2.
but we know how clutch he can be, especially on this
Oh, man.
Puts G2 on his way on the board.
Remaining cool, calm, and collected.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, those are like the most satisfying open where you just send it down the hatch. I don't even know if that was the initial plan, bro.
It was basically a sandwich that Shopify Rebellion were trying to go for there, getting stock control.
Kyron's with the 2. DZ wildcard, yeah, that'll be a crazy one. I don't know what would be more crazy than this, but Mo Jzo with that Brad, Booze with the 2, G2 will come back. Anything can happen. 2 months, my man. NWM did the 2-1 misnomer with the 2-1, Dynamite with the 3-month score with that Prime, 7 with the Prime, Hunter Sharks with the tier 1, Dean's on toast with the tier 1-4 Trey with the Prime, FX in the Prime. Thank you guys. Brand new subs. Enjoy the BBC new ads and the emotes and the resubs. Thank you.
They've now got the Tachanka. They've now got the smoke in play. They even have a Thorn too. It seems someone is having, unfortunately, some technical issues though, so hopefully we'll get that resolved, because this has been an incredible first map, Harrison, for our own experience on the main stage.
An incredible first map for Shopify Rebellion and all their fans. I think And again, I hate to harp on it because we just talked about it. If Canadian kills Stompin there when he drops the hatch, he missed maybe 1 or 2 key shots. If he kills Stompin there, Spoit is probably
if he
still
kills
alive.
Stompin, the C4 doesn't go out on the player printer window.
Yeah.
And then they have 2 people downstairs, 2 people upstairs, 1 person in through E-box, and they can probably plant the bomb.
But I'm sure Shopify Rebellion are not too pressed about winning that round.
I mean, regardless, I was gonna say regardless, that was a beautiful round and keeps the tempo going for SR. So if you're an SR fan, you like it. Even though if it's an L, it's so good.
But like, how unfair would like this team be if Canadian was actually like shooting people?
The smoke and the Tachanka,
There he goes again.
Shopify Rebellion a lot of space to move.
So Troy loves this play. This is actually like a default grand like major main stage play. Solo pressure blue against like any sort of like
backing away. He's got no one to assist him. Doesn't want to give away that entry early.
servers
so
trying to just like forces people to like be on their toes and in the side and Spoit just takes top one for free.
Playing up above
Because the open area people are just like, oh shit,
from
they might go for drag,
maybe
fall
some
back.
angles, yeah. Took him a little longer than expected, but either way, again, Shopify, they've got some early map control given the fact that G2 were opting for an
Wait, so they're not even playing open. So they just completely skipped it. They had Benja open before. Maybe he started there for like 2 seconds. But it's only Shaiko top.
And
it's,
they've got the toxic canisters.
nobody even pressured him. It was just a Spoit was like Jan side. I think it was mainly just, it was probably the blitz running dirt and maybe Benja rotated back to help and just gave open.
He's getting Deimos track.
Shaiko falls off full map control, 1 minute 15.
He decides to fall
Yeah, it's very obvious that like G2 wants to stay alive for the execute. Maybe they said it. They were like, okay, we need to be on side 5v5 because they actually haven't played a 5v5 execute yet. So they got to at least even see.
Yeah.
Clearing the Fenrir, start working their way down through Marble. That's the barbed wire gone. Maybe a nade.
Well, I think the last basement, Alamo, I think they saw the smoke, but Alamo was on
the blitz is to help gather information
Echo.
and make space.
Yeah.
The Dreadline
Blue
directly
stairs
countering that.
No, I don't think they had a smoke. I think they played blue stairs to die.
Oh, yeah, you're right, yeah.
Rotating from
Now they play for the full
Utility, full utility here.
pressure on this plant, but again, there's
no
so
smokes.
many
Are there
resources
smokes?
to stop a default plant. Rebellion most likely have to get aggressive here in this 5 versus 5.
They need to smoke. There's no warden. You can find an off spot off a smoke.
You can see all the utility from
pressuring
G2
backside.
starting to come out. Alamau continuously trying to delay
hop
that
up on the
default
desk or run
plant
down main and
position.
kill this Shaka.
Stompin also with 1 gas
Stop it on
canister
smoke.
remaining as Alamau continues.
Yeah, this is literally like protect the president
Canadian
here.
throws the smoke. Canadian throws the smoke. Here comes.
To prevent the hatch
He's
drop
gonna.
in
Oh, he's
from
gonna go through
Rebellion.
here.
Oh,
Canadian, though,
Blast going down.
he's gonna go for the
Troy's putting
Tachanka.
backside, Troy, but he distracts.
Loses the fight as Doty
Bomb's not going down though.
He gets off. They didn't run off that. Oh, I thought he actually made the play.
30 seconds of the round. Alamau
Oh.
traded back. The drop
Good crossfire,
in from
G2.
Rexon not working. Everyone
Beautiful
on the Rebellion
crossfire.
falling. It's all up to Ambi with such little time remaining.
Honestly, save the
1
KD.
versus 3.
Oh,
Stuck
oh,
outside the bomb site, lands a nasty shot against Shaiko, and it has information on the player sitting in red.
Wait, this is
with
Ambi
12
clutch.
seconds
I've seen
remaining.
Ambi clutches
G2 know
before.
that as long as they just separate, there's no way that Ambi can get both of these kills. Looking for one, can't light up Benjamaster quite enough. Down goes Stompin.
Oh my god. Thank
Dude,
God.
dude, Benja
Thank God
dude.
for the tuck. Yo, Ambi's feeling
Well,
it.
dude, Benja was actually peeking at the beginning. I was really about to call him a troll.
Yes, bro.
I was really about to call his ass a troll.
Half for Shopify.
No,
Dude.
they didn't sell their chat. If they stuck the plant, like, I think a Chonka or Smoke landed on the planter. If there was a gap there for the plant to go down, they didn't make the perfect play right there.
Right, like they're playing so fast, like they're playing confidence against us, like they always did. Remember, Carl? So like, I think like if you want like
Yeah, Chonka denied. Yeah, exactly. If the Chonka missed even by an inch, right there, that's an SR round. Canadian was distracting both the Smoke and the Chonka for a second, but they got off their util beforehand.
Yeah.
Solis make all the map, you know. But remember, like, if you go again, like, let's use the order in the Solis, okay? So, like, next round we have everything to cover. Okay? Okay. And for the attacks, remember, like, with the Bonacade, the Clash, so, like, expect, like, they can, like, fight server, like, with the Azami.
Yeah, I think that
Doki's
fine,
typing.
bro. I think we can come back to, like, for defense. We're gonna need somebody to play Garage. I think it's Benji, right? If Doki plays Solis Gold.
Doki plays Solis Gold, Benji can play, like, DMR Garage, like, Aruni or Goya. Okay?
Yeah, and then we have like Zach playing the Warden.
He said he think basically they think their attacks are fine. They don't need to change the game plan for attacks. If they get back to overtime, they're talking about what to do for defense adjustments. They're literally predicting four, 5, 6
so
with the shield
Well, that's default.
and like a lurk garage. Those are the only two. The other guys were like potentially taking map. For the server, they can also just do a 3-man server take with a Thatcher. Remember, for basement, Benja always likes to drop E1, so we need to make sure we constantly have eyes on that.
E1 drop call.
For open, the big thing I want to remind us about is that knock. They love to walk the knock lobby.
play.
Especially up red, so make sure we're looking for that. They also have to play with the double shield, where Blackbeard and Shaiko will be stock. They'll run in top square with the blitz. Doki will be with him with Lion, and they'll have one on the repels. They also have that that's open. Okay. They also have the go up blue, ace open triple wall, look to walk there. That's kind of more of a default. Remember, for that one, they double push lobby to try to take archive tellers. For CEO, remember, they like to hib E3.
Source in a good mood. He's just enjoying the moment.
So we want to make sure we run the tube to keep that shut.
Doesn't matter which one first.
I like that timeout from Shopify Rebellion. Obviously, you in the venue could not hear it, but Super placed a lot of emphasis.
Wait, venues can't hear the timeouts?
From G2 Benjamin.
That's probably probably a good reason, actually. Never mind.
Yeah.
That's a good reason.
For open area. Also
if you hit a big enough yawn, you can hear.
Really like to play the shield, so warning his players about both the lurk and also the fact that G2.
Can you imagine if Ambi killed Benja right there? Pistol stop him.
Well, yeah, that'd be ridiculous. Man, Benja would have fucking. He almost did. He almost did that shit. Hello, would I give this up? Thank you for the gift to my man. Appreciate you, man.
Got 2-4 after that 4-0 start is not bad at all.
Yeah, yeah. Well, here's the thing. I think fundamentally, SR,
dealing with Canadian and
kind of won them. It just came down to the gunfights, really.
Info bans for them.
Yeah.
Which I know is stupid. It's oh, it's a fucking gunfight, bro. But that open attack, that was really good. It was just fucking, I don't want to put it all on one guy, but Troy, whatever.
Yeah.
And then that round, the Troy's decision to fucking smoke that shit off and try to intercept the smoke and the Tachanka, it just didn't. That's a beautiful play. I don't know if I've seen that before.
Beautiful play. He just the timing got their Tachanka and smoke before he did it. Yeah. So but otherwise, that was the right decision. That was a really good decision.
There's been nothing on G2's end. G2 just seems like they're standing there and they're taking it, and sometimes they just sometimes they'll shoot back, right? Whereas SR is fucking just giving it to him. But we'll see. Yeah, we'll see how it works on the side switch though, because just like SR got 4 attacks, G2 can get 4 attacks.
Yeah, but this is how it was during the Twisted Mind game as well.
Are going to be something that G2
have
to worry about, especially. I imagine they're placed more for the anchor game than for the roam. Typically, the roams aren't too hard upstairs. You just look for that hatch fallback. So if G2 are attacking with only 35 seconds left, the Fenrir and Ella could very well.
This is a very aggressive first floor roam from Rebellion. I think they're going to play for 3v3.
G2 officially
they don't have a lot of late rounding
now as Benja leading the way, getting some vert as well with the DMR, cutting off that rotate you tend to see from the middle of marble stairs.
Vert's going out. They have Valcams. They have the Nitro Intellers. I just do wonder if it'll provide any value. Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. Oh no!
Waiting for him to rotate. Perfect adjustment made from G2.
Hey.
Ambi tries to get the trade, is unsuccessful, and immediately starts to fall back. Spoit, now knowing that a little bit of that horizontal assistance is gone, is going to play more passive in open area and play for that fallback. Rexon also upstairs with him. Currently the only player on site.
Scuba with the 7 months. I'll back with a hat with the 5. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. Big resubs. Wait, this guy walked out. Bad timing. Bad timing for stomping right there, but he gets it in the end.
The IQ for the smoke here in value.
Double drop.
I feel like G2 still have a big
you lose your smoke. Realistically, the only consistent way to deny any default plan. You have a Nitro, but that's almost impossible. 3v4. You lose the smoke and the Mozzie for the IQ. Not a win. Not a win in the numbers. Not a win in the operators. Yeah. But we'll see where these Valcams are. I have no idea where any Valcams are. I don't know if Troy got any sort of Mozzie drones. This could be the X factor for a main hit.
Likely
they have a main. Yeah, they do have a main.
The rest of his X-Kairos, as we heard from the timeout, Super warned his players that Benjamaster likes to drop E1
well, dude.
They know this is the only play they can go for. There's just a guy watching them.
Up marble stairs very quickly, assuaded by Benjamaster. forcing the defenders back downstairs. Utility starting to come out from Shaiko too. Soft wall is going to give Alamau the long angle to help protect his planter and even maybe shoot the C4
Wait,
from Ambi, but
that's Grim on the hatch. No Grims popped on anybody.
That means flank potential is better.
Oh,
C4.
Oh!
Oh my God! Ambi's going for 3!
Wait, dude, that dog shit Nitro, that dog shit Nitro got him 2 kills.
Might be.
Was that the biggest
Surely
fan
that
of
was
all
not on
time?
purpose.
Missing the C4,
Oh my
having
fucking
it stuck on the
God.
wall, and as they
Misses
try
his
to shoot
Nitro
it,
and just
they're not prepared for Ambi to swing. I don't know if that was
Wow.
the actual
Yeah,
play,
missed the
but it
Nitro.
certainly
They
worked
go
out
to
for
shoot
Shopify.
it.
Ambi
He
is now
literally tries to grab it. You literally see him try to grab it. He's like, ah, shit. He's like, ah, fuck it.
It looked rough at the beginning, don't get me wrong.
Ambi's what, 15-1? He's got fucking plot armor.
Canadian cutting him off from marble stairs. The Ram boogie drones being a major distraction for that Mozzie. And then going 1-for-1, the IQ versus the smoke. You now have blue stairs control with a man advantage. Everything is going your way at this point, Harrison, but again, they still cannot clear out those power spots downstairs. Ambi goes in for a big swing and completely disables that execute. Now 15
I mean, surely we're all giving Ambi a little bit more of a percentage from our prize pools if they take this, huh?
For Ambi, he is really coming into
Surely we're cutting him a check.
Absurd.
Sure.
A man named Bob Ross used to call those happy accidents.
Great line.
Alamau,
oh my gosh.
very distracted by that C4. Shopify Rebellion, I'm sure, very happy with the lead now, up 5-2, going to open area as their next bomb site. A little bit focused still on the traps with the Ella and the Malusi. Ambi, his reward for being 15-1 is Canadian saying, get on the bro.
Yo, Chad.
I mean, hey, no recoil.
I mean,
it's
if this goes all 3 rounds, he's on pace.
So,
yeah, sure.
Look at it. Fuck. I'll try to cope for Ambi, don't
He's
worry.
well beyond pace.
That's just
You have a
insane.
lot to do as the castle, of course,
place to break
cutting
the
off a
BO3
lot of those
record?
rappel angles from both.
Yeah.
Well, it's one map, but yeah, we'll see.
CEO. You've got
Oh, the one map record or the BO3 record?
The BO3 record.
Doesn't he hold the BO3 record too?
I think it's
He's
high.
on pace.
And Benja now playing the Ram, trying to get this.
You know what's funny? I think the
vertical
BO3
down
record's
as
literally
quickly
only
and
2
as
kills,
safely
like
as
10
possible,
kills
still
off the
playing
BO5
outside
record.
the map, holding for Janitor as he knows Shopify.
I think it's like
playing
50 something
this
for
position
BO3 and like 60
upstairs.
for
I mean, think about how consistent you have to be for the BO5. Like, theoretically, 5 maps of just crazy shit.
That's our missing their use
able to
so
recover it and start to gas out spiral stairs. Of course.
Wait, Ambi's hurt. Oh, it's
You'll
cooked.
take even more damage from the gas canister. Speaking of damage,
Oh, never mind.
Never,
Windows to Jan. Windows from Jan. He's ADSing? What the fuck?
This guy and he loses the fight. Stompin and Shaiko the last 2 Are you kidding me? He's even confused about how he just hit that shot. And now Stompin stuck in a 1 versus 5, wondering what the hell just happened to his team in less than half the round.
Shit.
Wow.
Yo, what is happening?
And
Yo, what is going on?
adding insult to
What is
injury,
going on?
close the round
Bro,
flawlessly.
Rexon hit Split with the
No response from
mid-round
G2
fucking
still.
fist bump after that.
That's
All day.
Timeout to
fucking
think
crazy,
things through in
bro.
the second half of Bank.
That is insane.
They need one more round and we will already be done with Bank Harrison.
Wow.
That is just absurd. G2 and Rebellion
Oh my
having
God.
a long history fighting against each other internationally. So far, at least, it's looked phenomenal for Rebellion. But again, Cafe, a very similar map, maybe giving G2 some extra hope when we get there. The first map obviously not over yet, but Rebellion now choosing to go upstairs into CEO with
That's insane.
another emphasis probably on
They
the
are
roam, I would
shooting,
imagine.
and it's crazy to
Now,
think
playing
because
the
like when you
Soulless,
think of
I imagine G2
who
will
is
have a
the
lot of mini
gunfight
games to deal
team,
with
who
when
is a
clearing
team
out
that
this
like
map.
ego
we gotta see
chows
the wall
crazy
bang
once
again.
and wins them all, you think G2.
Where is it? Here it is.
You think Shaiko and Stompin and Regimester and Doki just dissing
Gave up
people.
on that.
Oh my God.
You see that? You see that, Dapper? Are you looking? Dapper? Are you seeing
There's a
that?
reason.
You look at
There's
that?
a reason. If you're a newer fan, I don't know if you know this. Before
Wait, what?
Stompin was the star rookie, Ambi was the talk of the town.
Rexon's
Touted
cool
as
little
one
arm.
of the best players in the world since
Oh,
he entered the
I'm
pro
seeing
league
that.
scene, and he is showing why.
I'm seeing that.
1 death, 17 kills in 8 rounds. He has over a 2 KPR and a chance to hit 20 before we even hit round 10.
You think G2's feeling it?
It's not going to tuber out DMR.
You think G2's feeling it right now?
That's all you need to confirm a kill in most scenarios with this weapon.
It's not over.
Could maybe just see that 20 bomb, Harrison, but in the meantime, G2 gathering some early information on the bomb site.
I'm feeling it.
Attackers set up, looking to
fast.
Here we go.
G2's still going for the pace. Ambi on pace for 20. He's literally on pace for 20 on a 7-2, bro.
2 shots to the chest, and once again, Rebellion start
Still
on the
played
right.
fucking 9 rounds. And he's on pace to hit 20 kills.
Get 2 more kills this round.
That's more than 2 kills per round.
He shuts down the very rarely played Iana, so I guess we won't really get to see what.
Oh, he's going, and they're just going CO, just all by himself, all by himself. It's Alamo. What the fuck is? Wait.
What the fuck? Ambi 19.
You just gotta give it to him at this point. You have to give it to him.
Ambi only needs 1 more for the 20 bomb. I can't believe this, and he's trying to
Against Stompin on Windows.
Stompin, who's on the rappel, watching his angle in front desk.
I mean, are you giving Ambi permission here, or you just want to close?
Yeah, of course. Well, I don't think Ambi's gonna do it himself. Like he's gonna hold it back together.
Is Ambi? I mean, he can't feel any pressure at all right now. He is going absolutely massive.
Playing behind a reinforced wall, nothing much that Stompin can do except try to throw another flash.
Oh my
Yes! If you blinked, you missed it! But we just saw Shopify dominate.
That wasn't even
G2.
Shopify versus G2, it was Ambi versus G2, bro.
That's probably the best performance on one map. That has to be.
That's probably the best.
20 and 1.
No, he had 21.
Oh my fucking god! Check his fucking PC. This kid is the fucking greatest, bro.
Dude. That's fucking mental, bro. That is actually mental.
I'm gonna get my boba.
Holy fuck. Dude, what a fucking beast. What an ass. He was just fucking slapping their fucking face with his nuts, bro. Oh my god. Imagine you have Doki, Benja, Alamo, and then you have Shaiko and Stompin, and you just have fucking Ambi just dropping stinkers on their face, left and right. 21 and like that has to be like the best. That literally has to be the absolute best.
I almost want to touch you. Oh, it has to be. It has to be.
Single map performance. Insulin Addict with the 10 gifted subs. 10 motherfucking gifted subs. My man. Appreciate you once again with the fucking crazy love. The W's in the chat. W's in the goddamn chats for Insulin. Oh my god. You motherfucker. Appreciate you so goddamn much. Thank you. Thank you. What is this picture? Wait, what is this? What is the slide that they're showing? Doki blurred the fuck out. Stompin's head cut in half.
Dude, by the way.
What?
I gotta find it. The first day of the event, I was looking for pictures for Stompin for the thumbnail.
Yeah.
And there was one picture of Stompin, and it was this one I'm about to send it. Hang on. Oh, here it is. It's sending.
Oh,
Bro,
wait, dude. There's a. Wait, I was gonna say.
Let me know how you think he's even doing that.
Oh my god. Dude, the hotel room pics are not flattering, bro. They are just not flattering.
Dude. Oh my gosh.
My goodness. Dude, they're fucking we can do the fucking Troy and Ambi combined shit again. Troy and Ambi combined for 21 kills. Holy. Fire the cameraman? No, fucking.
It's not the cameraman's fault at all.
They're just dealing with what they got, bro. They're just dealing with what they got.
They're literally in a hotel room.
Did Canadian get one kill? Yeah, he got.
1 for 1. I imagine G2.
I think Canadian got one.
point. It might be, can Ambi get 2 more kills this round? As he's already found Doty, he shuts down the very rarely...
He did not. 21 kills combined.
21 combined. Truly a feat unlike we've ever seen before out of Ambient Canadian.
Predictions? Is not going? Sariko did the prime. Ntix did the tier 1. My Angel with the tier 1. Thank you guys for the brand new subs. Appreciate that. Enjoy the BBC's new ads and the emotes. Dude, that is just insane. That is actually insane. I can't get over it. Like, he literally nothing Ambi could do would be wrong that round, or that game.
BBC.
Yeah, I mean, he was just feeling himself, man.
I think there's layers to feeling himself, and he was really feeling it. Wow,
he's about to take over Spoit for best KD in the tournament.
Well, yeah, he just went plus 20 in one match.
Yeah. Wait, actually? No, he's still gonna be second place. Spoit's plus 39.
Yeah, I think Ambi had one like stinker series. Probably like tanked him.
Happens.
Dude, I don't, bro. After that, I don't even know if fucking layer is gonna be a thing. Like, dude, I don't know, bro. It's so hard. Like, G2's gotta fucking really like dig deep and like flip it, bro. Cause like, yeah, you could theoretically have a better map, but like, dude, just like after a dick down like that, it changes a little bit.
I just don't foresee it.
You just want a 3-hour video.
The universe will not allow.
Ambi's definitely top 10 now. Holy moly. Ambi might be top 5 now. What the fuck? Holy shit.
They just won't allow it.
SR tempo switch this game, play slow for the first. Well, the thing is on Cafe, you can still kind of play fast, but it's a little bit harder too. You have to like really fucking. That's like more on prep, I would say.
Dude, it's just crazy to think like. It's crazy to think like in a lobby with Shaiko, STOMPNS, and Spoit. Ambi just like hard diffed them all. Like not even close. Like holy fuck,
I mean, the thing is, bro, Ambi's always been like the X factor.
Players in the world on your team. How are you
it's just he's not, you know, in the spotlight like them.
I believe it. Ambi just had one of those games. One of those games, bro. One of those games. That was an insane performance, to be honest. Not much we can do. We lost to Ambi. We didn't lose Shopify, so hopefully we can play Shopify next map and not just Ambi. Maybe.
Well, a second you just leaned over my shoulder and you told Ambi this is the craziest map you've seen from anyone in your life.
It is.
How do you stop him?
That's the best my performance ever.
21-1. It's crazy, right? So whatever. You have to just ignore it and just go next. Nothing to do. Nothing to be done. So, yeah.
21 kills in that round.
Just immediate switch.
Is behind you. How did you pull this one off?
I mean, just everything I'm doing is working, and I'm gonna feel bad for the next map.
And we have to know, the Valkyrie C4 toss, was that a bait on purpose, or did you just miss it?
I missed it. I missed it. I just missed it.
Well, a happy accident. Thank you, Ambi.
I love that honesty. Absolutely love it. Rebellion rolls through G2 on their own map pick. Salt Lake City. How about Ambi?
We're talking about the wrong two people on here on the desk.
Yeah, we forgot about Ambi for a little bit.
Fox and Lax join us here to analyze what the hell just happened.
I mean, Ambi was saying everything's just working, but I don't think it's just that. I mean, starting from their operators, bringing Doke, Demos, Snake, constant info operators to be able to get.
When did he die? What round did he die?
He's able to catch everybody from G2 off guard. The opening picks for him
It's like, well, there was what?
Just snowball. He just could never pinpoint where Ambi is coming.
Again, when you look at the operator lineups too, like you're talking about, it only amplifies that level of play from Ambi. But I mean, just even the team as a whole, they were working very well in tandem with one another, being able to work around the map, really constrict G2 on their defenses, not really ever really giving them a chance to breathe outside of maybe him accidentally missing that C4, but
wait,
still
oh, the open round. The Troy open round, yeah.
I mean, a lot of respect for Doty.
No, he died on round 5,
we lost to Ambi, not Shopify Rebellion. Hopefully that's not going to be the case. But I mean, you still have to give credit for the side of SR. I mean, they were all moving around the map very well and playing really well.
and Co are already discussing who to drop. What the fuck do you mean? They already have a super team.
As long as the team is fragging, as long as Ambi's dropping 21-1, they are going to be sitting pretty.
All of the information that they brought from the operators to their drones, so many of the kills that Ambi was able to get, information was all over the map. So at the end of the day, Ambi's the spearhead, but there was setup around him. The team is working correctly, and when they got that
230 EPS,
the way that they
2.3 rating, bro.
G2 might go for fights, might go for flanks. They knew what was coming, and I just don't think G2 adapted correctly. Their biggest issue was playing to fall back to site, but then bringing more information as opposed to traps to deal with Ambi.
And this is where I was talking about, that push and pull from both of these teams. I mean, you can expect the tenacity and ferocity from both of these teams. They're going to be trading blow for blow, but it's just SR had a better handle on it. They knew that they could keep putting that pressure and how they can apply that pressure. And it was Ambi just getting in the thick of it constantly while the rest were just converging and again constricting the site. I mean,
you just tweeted what I said.
A better result going into the second map.
It's not just us here that have been reacting to Ambi's performance. The community has been loving it too. Let's
said
it's not
G2 versus SR, it's Ambi versus
incredible
G2.
What original thought you had, bro?
JJ saying, I mean, Ambi is just the fucking
and then you
king.
cut it out of the
and you can't argue that.
Bro, I don't fucking know.
And heads, I mean, look.
I also walked away from my fucking headset when you said that.
There? It was a lifetime performance.
I mean, that's the entire staff at G2's minds were blown after that. You got the coaching staff and the players.
No, I mean, I think starting from round 1, especially if you're
I'll let these guys beef it out.
Realist
Lele with the 2, shoutouts with the tier 1, Geeking with the tier 1, Robzilla with the 8, BBC. Thank you, my man. Thank you guys, thank you for the brand new subs, enjoy the BBC no ads and the emotes. Is that a KD record in a match? In a map, yeah, I think it has to be. I think it has to be.
We just hope to play the whole team, not just Ambi. I don't think it's that simple. Bring more traps. They're gonna do the same type of lurk play.
Not someone else with 100 bits. Ambi had so much caffeine, I don't think they blinked that last round. 100 bits. Someone else, thank you, my man. I don't remember if he drinks. He might drink like I think he does energy drinks.
Thank you so much, Ian.
It was either his pregame is like Takis and Monster or Takis and
I was saying that
Pepsi.
before Jinxie said that.
I guess I can say.
Like, these are not original. Like, these are, everyone thinks this. This is a common thought. Oh, the sky is blue. Oh, then Dapper goes outside, says the sky is blue. Oh, he's stealing what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, let's
Map 2, here we go.
Let's at least give credit. What the hell,
You just
man?
gotta wipe it from your mind.
Oh, you're right, bro. I'm gonna cite Dapper.
Lol, just kidding. Lol, just kidding.
That's HW et al. Right there, bro. Holy moly. Map 2, Cafe, Ambi, life game. The biggest thing now is, can he keep that up?
Siege has ever seen.
You know, I would traditionally say no. Like, there's like no way.
You gotta be thinking in the back of your mind.
But I honestly, I might be a little Ambi glaze here. I actually think Ambi would be the one where it would keep on trucking. I actually think it would. Now, is it gonna be 21-1? No, it'll probably be like a 15. 15 longer game.
For Ambi, I feel like
what he said about everything he's doing is working.
And mining
is exactly what Gunner said against FaZe.
Yeah.
Gunner kept it going. So history says when that happens, it keeps going.
Well, it's. I think that was like a crazy series. Like we'll see, but it's just flow state, and flow state is typically map dependent. It's like that's like the definition of flow state. Like everything he was doing, it was just happening.
You think the interview after the map fucks it?
Not too much. Not too much. It does a little bit after you have a map like that because there's like slight expectation on yourself, but.
That could obviously change, but they still have at least some tools.
The first round is the big round. If he gets like 2 the first round, it's fucking over.
Emphasis on the flank watch as well in the round for G2. We are probably bound to see them use those air jabs again just to stop anyone from walking.
Yeah,
like I believe the Death highlighted briefly as well, recontesting some of those key staircases. That way, once G2 get map control, they don't have to worry about Rebellion trying to fight back for it as easily.
What the hell?
Doty swapped
I can't hear a thing.
Lion onto. She can counter.
Back.
Oh, I just got launched back into the game.
To see her hack default cams as well as.
All right, Cafe. G2 most recently lost to Twisted Minds, but it was 8-7, very close. Twisted Minds also play a very different playstyle, so it's hard to pick this map.
Riv Caliber, they did tier 1. Thank you, my man, to the BBC.
No more powers onto Snowbound for Rebellion. Very interesting bans. Usually it's Castle and a zombie to prevent the piano player, so now Rebellion can play inside the piano. Rebellion have been the 2 roam clear operators, Deimos and Snake. Here we fucking go. Snake's so good for getting info outside on the repels, running around the map, getting cocktail info. Freebie for stopping already.
Wow.
The objective, you gotta focus on working these picks upstairs, getting that map control with the
no basement win con. They have to fight for up top work control.
Yeah, and Doki's already worked so much util, and Shaiko's lower white after Rexen dies top white, jumping and dining. That's Troy. First of the series. Oh, second of the series. It's Troy's map. 21-1, Troy.
Surf caught by Doki on Nubauk though. And G2
Wait, you gotta know Troy's fielder right now.
Wait, Troy.
Puts a damper on this G2 execute.
The old man still got it. Keeping us tied 3 versus 3. As
I mean, now it's just so scrappy. Oh,
big run out here.
Great patience for the Brava.
That's not good for the 21-1 stocks.
But instead, he's prepared for the run out with the lack of air jabs from this single doorway. Holding this window once again. Spoit tries to tempt fate just like his teammate did, but doesn't want to meet the exact same.
Spoit on the DMR. Troy has the Vector and a Nitro.
They're gonna go for another dining window entry.
Canadian winning those 2 fights earlier in this round. They've got case control.
Oh, there it is. There's a Troy.
Stompin'.
Wait, Troy whipped another. Troy's out to a guy repelling a dining window.
Oh
my God.
Oh,
Willie.
Oh.
Play to Shopify Rebellion. All he's got to do is find Doki in this hallway, but the plant goes down in the meantime. Pistol out, Spoit can't land.
G2 first round looking a lot better on Cafe already.
G2 on the board first.
And G2 wasting 0 time with that adjustment as well, realizing that, you know, it doesn't matter how much vert they have, it doesn't matter how much map control they've established. If they don't have case, they're out of luck at this point. You've got to rotate back towards AC. You've got to take control by pillar now.
And that's an attacking round for G2 on Cafe.
Get back into sight, and with their amount of info they had, that knowing Canadian was the only person
his crosshair doesn't move
to defend the A bomb, they can just try to
Yo, what the hell? You're a dickhead.
HP, recover that diffuser with a 2 if not 3-player man advantage. If Spoit were to get that wallbang kill from
It also sucks that literally Troy, it was another repel in on dining and he fucking died.
This map is obviously a little more attacker-sided than Bank, the map we had just gone to, but it is still a multi-layered map similar to Bank that can give a lot of attacking teams struggle in the early to mid round.
Yeah, so far this event,
running a reading after just doing a mining. Similar lineup here.
Consulate and Lab.
Still sticking with the Mira. Mozzie though.
Yeah. Man, they just want to fight up top, right?
Much what we're going to expect here.
Yeah.
So G2 getting that.
It's probably G2 bans out the pulse. It's probably Troy's. That's Troy's bread and butter on this site. So the sub is the Mozzie.
Rebellion were going for a lot of aggressive plays on the snowball, which they don't have the pulse or Soulless for anymore.
Well, I figured they would just do the Echo, bro. And like Troy is like I know he likes the fucking active droning Echo, but he likes to do it more through the skylight than fucking out the drone holes. But it's definitely in his arsenal. Like that's like almost it's like as equal to the pulse if it's banned out. It's really better than the Valve for what they do.
Into sight. Hence why the lineup is.
I was surprised they don't bring up the Echo, and I'm surprised that like they. I mean, I think the correct adjustment for Shopify right now until they bring up the Echo, just not go for those.
Ooh, bro, that kills me.
Almost getting an early pick for Surf.
Oh, nade stack on a cocktail works out.
Land a perfect nade on his teammate. There's the response from Surf, but Doki.
This is so fast. 3v3 evens it out and gives top. No vert, only shotgun from Alamo. That's their vert. So you already know G2 put all their eggs in the basket of fighting it out on the top and hoping the trades work out.
On that top floor, G2
yeah, refrag, Lala, holy shit.
I would honestly say in this 3v3, SR has the advantage.
However, lose the top floor. Luckily for them,
map control, utility, yeah.
If they really want, I guess, but
there's no ram, no sledge, no bug. They don't even have breaching charges. So all they'll really be working with here are the pre-made holes from the defense and some of those explosions.
Yeah,
actually, you know what? These nade holes aren't bad.
They're not, but it's not like deep like reading side. Yeah. It's better than nothing, and they'll probably still leave a guy top.
Pillar retake, deny the plan. I think G2 do want to go for the plan. They're not going to go for any sort of kill plays.
And giving G2 a moment just to
Troy
catch
gets thrown
the
down.
Lot of
mining
drones.
information before committing into reading room. They've got
Ooh, drops the case.
Control upstairs. Benja even dropping the diffuser off the dip of that fall off by New. being able to allow his teammate to pick that up so he can try to pressure this
go back up wide off
again,
that,
you've got to worry about Canadian.
Rexen has no nitro. Troy's the only one with a nitro. Challing the hatch is crazy.
Rexen also worried about this hatch that Benja Master looks like he really wants to drop. We know
A lot of movement out of Rexen. I'm kind of getting scared.
Heard Rexen on his run
Never mind. I think pillars he dropped.
Oh, no more C4 though. They can find a cabinet. The wall bang from Laundry is the win con here.
Oh, ARX to vert. Oh, ARX to the vert. That is rough.
The lone Frenchman on G2
and the DMR is good for breaking open that cabinet, chat.
24 seconds remaining. He's got information
Retakes
on the
Laundry, kills the planner.
Stairs. That's Canadian, who's got the shotgun out. Up he goes. Shaiko cleans him up. 2 more to find now. Ambi and Rexen, though, far afield. Shaiko getting a little bit slowed down.
What?
What? They have info on the last guy, too.
Rexen's the last man standing. More information is available for Shaiko, but Rexen.
No, it was just it was pillars to 90 wrap. That's all it was. That was a little scary.
A little too close for comfort there for Shopify, but burning out the clock will tie us up 1-1 off the back of Rexen's 3K in that round. The trades upstairs. Denying G2.
That was a fucking. That was scrappy.
Shopify. They had a lot of vert to utilize in the site, but instead Rebellion to counteract that just simply play in the further back regions, over by Fireplace, playing over by reading
Rexen feeling himself.
Ambi
and Rexen feeling himself. I mean, those are
really
players, at least within NA, that just have so much respect on their names from everyone around them.
Ambi's 0-2, bro. Ambi's 0-2. Doki did say he didn't want to play Ambi. He wanted to actually play against Shopify this next map, but...
Chat, fun fact, Rexen's deaf in one ear.
Yep.
For Shopify with, again, emphasis
you can geographically place yourself to have a better advantage versus Rexen in a 1v1.
When it comes into these attacks for Cafe,
that's why it's hidden. It's hidden lore which ear it is. He doesn't want to know. He doesn't want to let the enemies know his weakness.
We talked about how good the trade game is for both of these teams.
I don't know what the fuck he plays or how he deals with it, but either way, you're getting shot by our deaf guy.
I say presume to be. We just watched Ambi drop 29 rounds. There's, of course, a roam upstairs for Shopify Rebellion. They do not want to allow G2 to have free.
That is half blind in both eyes.
Especially with the ram now being brought from STOMPNS. Ambi taking a lot of early damage here from G2.
Why would you read that, man?
Luckily, you can still play for that C4.
That was. I thought you would appreciate it, all things considered.
We're seeing the clash on our Cafe defense here. A lot of times when you see this clash, he's either
double burn up top
by Whiskey double, or you have him play.
Yeah, do you think Ambi overfelt it? Now he's just going for shit.
Yeah, it's probably the interview. I think everything would have been okay, but the interview hit him.
Yeah, interview fucked him. Oh wait, feet.
Oh no!
Where are you going, Troy? No! Troy actually killed that shit, bro!
No! Troy heard all the feet talk and he wanted to get a little bit of some of them.
Maybe to deny some utility as well upstairs, but Benja is literally 1 HP. That barbed wire that both Canadian and Surf have brought, that might just be what downs him in this
YouTube fans in my
matchup.
chat, Canadian, yes!
That'd be really funny, actually.
We've seen it before.
Oh my god, Doki.
Speaking of barbed wire, Doki punches
down,
once.
punches the wall.
I love that.
Holy aura, bro.
Again, this clash is going to be such a focal point of the Rebellion's defense here. Canadian tempting fate.
No, Canadian, chill.
Benja keeping him at bay.
Wait, is that Troy?
He's
Oh, that is
freaking
Troy.
me out a bit right now, yeah.
Canadian then just picks up the shield.
This guy might actually die to the fucking shock.
Meanwhile, STOMPNS has been
He doesn't take damage anymore.
some renovations upstairs on the ceiling with his
El
mini
Aura,
drones.
El
Lots of
Aura.
angles now opened up. No kills being had for G2
Oh my
just
god,
yet.
Rexen's feeling it.
That's
Rexen's
Benja.
feeling it.
To start things off,
It's a
Rexen
Rexen
trying to
show.
do his best Ambi impression here, taking off what little was remaining from
Rexen
Benja's
deaf
health.
in one ear, feeling
And
it,
there's
bro.
still plenty of info for the Rebellion as well. Shaiko detected from red. The air jab to try to
Yo,
assist
yo,
him.
yo,
Rexen now good
yo,
for
yo,
another.
yo, they're
As
getting
G2
fried by a
trying to
deaf
away
guy.
from Brown
They're getting fried by a
There's
deaf
so
guy,
many
bro.
angles to contest them. 2 versus 5 for the Rebellion as they remain strong downstairs.
Ambi disappears off the map and
Stuck
Rexen
outside
spawns in, bro.
reception. Shaiko on the other side of the map now coming down.
Wow.
Canadian behind the
Bro,
shield
3 and
cuts
2.
down the IGL for G2 and Shaiko finds
Holy
himself
shit.
alone. Down goes Spoit. But there's still 4 more for him to find, and look at this.
There's a prone, there's a...
Dude, it is a firing squad, a literal firing squad.
Holy shit, crouch guy right.
Shaiko,
If Shaiko wins this, he's like the greatest of all time.
One of the best players ever.
Oh, I found the prone guy.
Shopify Rebellion.
I mean, this is basically just shooting range dummies.
Oh
You
my
can't get down
god.
these stairs.
Holy shit,
Oh
Rexen's
my
just
god.
he's picking up where Ambi left off.
The Rebellion once again collapsing in on G2's attack. The
What was the
early
point of
information
Alamo
off of Canadians
rimming
clash
Aruni?
to deal with that initial cut angle from reception lobby as well.
Rimming
Benja
the huh?
having no real chance of contesting
Why did he
another
break the
gunfight
Aruni
later
with the
on as he's so low on HP from Rexen tagging his feet, I believe, from
Where was he?
Have an
not
entry
a split,
point?
maybe on the
What was
other
it? It was
DMR,
on
the
Code
Aruni,
Double?
regardless.
No, it was
Rexen the one to finish off Benja.
it was
That's
fucking
now the main
Robin. It
advantage.
was
The
his Aruni,
rest
man.
of the Rebellion having tons of information
I don't
on
know.
G2's attack, primarily
Let's shoot
focusing
another one after?
on
Maybe, I don't know.
VIP, so they readjust their positions to hold crossfires, work off of that clash shield.
Maybe try to
Another
shoot it
timeout is
underneath.
early for
Like,
G2.
literally, look, I'm trying to be kind of like, look, let's fucking wake up, bro. Like,
Oh,
again,
it's
like,
stress.
3v3, like, we are not talking like what we need, like, respect, like, let's bait the plant, like, let's try to pick them, like, if you don't have no works, like, let's try to do something together, like, we're like just one by one getting picked, you know, like.
Oh, it's
so,
a
like,
very
again,
fundamental,
guys,
very
reset,
basic timeout,
like,
very stressed
pick
timeout.
Probably like the late sounds, like, and also like they begin of their own problems, like they have valve, okay, but like. Doesn't matter, like let's do the burst there, like let's put the drone, see if they
He's
have,
not
like,
even calling
have
strats. He's saying we're not even talking to each other. We're not getting each other on plays. We're not asking for things. We're not talking about what we need to do. No one's talking. No one's coming.
Let's fucking go, guys. Wake up, guys. Let's go, guys.
But I don't like how that's like. I don't like that for G2 because they literally said when they're stressed they play worse.
Well,
Dude, he sounds stressed.
that's every team.
He sounds stressed. 2-1 lead for Shopify Rebellion. Romalio trying to hammer into his team.
Where are you going?
To reset, that they're better than this, that they keep getting picked isolated by members of Shopify Rebellion. G2 have another 3 rounds to try and recover this half, though we have mentioned that benefit of winning.
Oh, Alamo. Ooh, visible.
It's 4-2 for the defense. G2
Back to
only
mining
have
now.
to win one more. Obviously, they want more
Canadian
than
on the
that, but
TCSG.
they only need one more to reach that typical quota we see.
Tube Cade for the up top mirrors again.
Birdie with a prime. Rem Labs with a prime. Enjoy the BBC's no ads in the emails. Thank you guys. And 13 King Kong at the prime. Someone has a little bit. Does this mean when Rex and Flow stay, he just feels the vibration like Daredevil? Ooh, wait, that's a banger. That's a banger ref right there. 100 bits, my man. Thank you, dude.
The form that they had at the beginning of stage 1
Kickoff
stage in NA to now, the improvement is literally insane.
Yeah.
The refrag, they climbed into one of their biggest problems last year is the refrag was terrible, and they are I think the top or the second best refrag team in the world right now.
Well, I'll add to that. I will say a lot of people, I think a lot of their success is by barely scraping and having to go through phase 1, the GSL phase.
Yeah.
Them having to go through that and go through the stress and kickoff and then barely make it and then play more matches and more BO3s and more game day reps and more time in a competition mindset is huge.
This is a hot and cold strat. This is a hot and cold strat. Just really minimal plant. Red stairs immediately down to the mining plant. Pillar control, does he stop it? Pillar control can't stop the plant. Oh my god, just barely in time, Rexen!
Wow.
Rexen's having a game! How the fuck is he alive? He's stuck there. He's actually stuck in that corner.
As it was about to
go down.
Spoiled on his rotate down Brown, caught by Shaker. Lead now for G2 as it's all
They fucking blue balled us.
Beautiful work. Lurk as well from Stompin to make it this 3 versus 1.
Oh, wait, that was like delayed. Ping on land? Ping on land? Wait, ping on new.
Now 1v2. And Stompin has case control. There's info at the
Oh, a little bit jumpy on that. A little too much.
Zero pressure. Shuts him down with the DMR. And there's the 2 default rounds we were hoping G2 could find on their attack.
And again, they do it on the first round of the new rotation, so there is more than just a small opportunity for more. G2 would love to get this 3-3 half here against Shopify Rebellion. As we talked about when this game first started, Shopify Rebellion, despite Cafe in the tournament as a whole being more of a 60-40 split, Shopify Rebellion are very much 50-50 on this map, so you would think that one more round from G2 would
was Boy trying to go down brown up red? I think he was trying to go down brown up red to save Rexen from
Only time will tell, but a well-needed round nonetheless for G2. I loved how well they were able to play off of each other, getting that early pressure into the bomb site, the information from Alamo on
right now.
as well.
Definitely feeling uncomfortable with the pressure from G2.
Having their insurance policy, still having the lurk that also caught rotates off guard.
I want to see what is he playing cocktail with the
making sure they had a much bigger issue when it came to looking for those trades. They were initially successful off Rex's 2 kills, but still having Benja and Shaiko playing towards the chandelier side of the map made it very tricky for Rebellion again on those late round rotations.
Shoots up the glass,
down to reading room where again it was the Rexen show getting that
shooting
3K
drones outside Snowball, barricading him back up. That's good value.
In the lead.
G2 2 drones
still
left.
Having a good game overall. Ambi, not as much, a lot more quiet compared to Bank, obviously.
I think what G2 have been doing well in the couple rounds they've won, and even in the early round of round 2, is sitting back and waiting for Shopify Rebellion to do something. G2 are playing these attacks a lot more passive, rounds as a whole a lot more passive than they were on the last map, just waiting for someone on the Rebellion to get aggressive and overexpose themselves to the angles G2 are already holding. About 30 seconds in now as G2 start to mount this clear. The reading room fireplace is the site.
Oh my god, yeah, it is. He's cocktail, that's why. They're going for another nade bomb. Bush should be dead here unless he moves perfectly. He dodges the nades, he dodges the nades.
Wow, what is that? 2 nades?
He gets into heaven, that's why. Sprint past the window.
Oh, imagine, bro, just fucking straight Matrix.
Yeah.
Drone giving away that he's down as well. Only a matter of time before G2 go hunting. The Twitch drone to finish off Spoit. You don't see that one every day, Harrison. Officially taking the lead and detecting
The G2 pressure is a lot right now. They're coming back.
Damn.
By 3 bodies.
And SR looks a little bit panicked right now, I can't lie.
And now G2 have a 3-man lead. Amity, it's needed to work some bank magic to try and pull themselves out of this one. Canadian out fragging him right now is not what you want to see. And in comes Alamau to deal with the IGL. Wow. Last man standing doesn't know about the
G2, that's the pressure we like to see from G2. Literally every single piece of utility pressure they throw on you in the map, it's something.
Finally, that
it's a distraction for something else. The Twitch drone into Psycho Peak onto the freezer player is insane.
Just hunting down the initial roam. Spoit had no chance of getting out of that position. He was
now we got a game on our hands.
From the window, cut off
this will be a big round because I would say if SR because G2 gets on defense, and I think G2 will be better at defense than SR, but I feel like it'll because typically like Cafe is defender sided, right? Or is it kind of flipped in the recent meta?
No, it's defender sided. It's definitely defender
Yeah.
sided.
Okay. So it's still defender sided, but I think SR will do better on attack than they have on defense, but G2 will thrive on defense. So it's like kind of weird. It's like SR slightly more unorthodox in that sense, but I think G2 will power up more than the average team on defense.
If G2 is used to fighting a lot on defense, I don't know how good SR is at like holding cuts, because this is the OG like NJR hold your cuts now.
Yeah. Like honestly, I'm thinking an OT for this game. I think this will be OT.
To make sure that G2 can't just simply enter the map for free.
I think SR right now they're moving way too much early around. They're anticipating over movement. G2 offset their tempo just by a little bit, and the pressure makes SR move in a position where they just dive from outside the building. Right now, SR just need to hold the fuck still. But then again, when you hold the fuck still, that gives G2 the opportunity to go for a gap.
Yeah, but I was also going to say Spoit, a combined 1 for 9 right now. Spoit,
that's why that twisted mind game was so fucking close between G2
and
player.
Decision, flow, proactiveness.
We talked about his
sidebar. Caster just pointed out. I actually insane the difference of Ambi from Bank to Cafe 1 and 4, and then combined with Spoit's 0 and 5. Like if any one of these guys had a little bit more going on for him right now, it would be we'd be a tied game, maybe even a 4-2. But that's just not Siege.
Now a different lineup slightly as well.
And that's also like G2 switching their pace does a lot for that, right? Because they made SR anticipate like the early round for like the entire first like half of this half.
Yeah.
And then now they're shifting the focus to mid-round, late round, which is SR's ballpark, but they can still be jittery. They can still be up to who's gonna run in, who's gonna fucking sprint past me.
Yeah.
Double up VIP by your trap.
I also just think that placing a Cafe, it's like there's just so many, like you have to play like a perfect Cafe to like really dominate any one team.
And now Rebellion forced to readjust to avoid these angles above them.
About half the round remaining. G2 are making pretty good time. Now they've got the vert done.
Wait, yeah, bunker's good. They have no util. Wow. Is Troy committing? He's gonna. Oh, he's coming back down. Okay.
Play back here. Oh, this is such a good spot. They have to rotate outside to get him. Now they have to stall out their execute that looked literally free 2 seconds ago.
Canadian backing off towards garage, just waiting.
I don't. They don't even know, bro. They probably just think he went VIP.
Garage and he's dead. But they're not gonna go outside garage. We're skipping steps.
But now staring at the shield.
Well, they're just going for the execute. They're just hoping STOMPN distracts 3 guys. 1 STOMPN, 3 dudes. Troy dies.
For his team right there, managing to let Alamo get into plant position. Psycho down red.
Gets in behind bunker. Here goes shuts down the case. STOMPN now the last man standing in a 1 versus 4 as Rexon and Surf once again put this they're back.
Wow.
He actually canceled the nomad charge. I don't know if he had another one left.
Well, wait, Benja was in freezer, no?
Did he have a? Yeah, but did he? Yes,
no,
he was in freezer. He didn't hold the door, and did he have a?
I think he jabbed the door. Maybe they shot it off.
No. He canceled his jab.
Did he?
Oh. Yeah, 2 jabs left.
Okay, so like I have 2 options for you. Speed up. Like, don't play safe, like,
he canceled it. He just canceled his jab. Oh my god, that actually would have saved the round if they put it down. Holy shit.
Just like make it push with the monte, open the prep wall, and like someone like
gonna go there.
No, the clash is not gonna go there because we have like also the vert. If you do that, like
even if you can't, like the cancel doesn't even matter. He just needs to hold it.
Play the vert dimension. Okay, so like
that was actually a big blunder by Benja right there.
So she can't play like a prep. She can't like take like the kit rotate. And then like we have the monte push kit because they have better ops like just like you am either. Okay, so like they don't have traps, they have nothing. And what the difference, remember what I spoke about, okay? Like if the cluster is not working, like let's run like 5 traps on them, like let's close the other windows, like try put the pace of the game, like not let it play fast on us, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. What do you want to do first?
Rain time? I mean, it's only 3 times already. I think we started the rain time.
But like the hall was clear, just like a Goyo for him to pop. For mining, they again bunkered top, they reinforced off the back wall, they played a mute there.
I had double audio in my ear right now.
Yeah, G2 and sorry.
Doki is always going to be starting like Skylight or Shaiko area. Pulse was a train and dining. Cade is also playing in that area. Mozzie's red. Shaiko loves to play like the Mozzie red. If we're looking for white gaps, I want you to be careful because Alamo and I think Pulse could be a 3rd ban if you want to go for that too.
Seth, I want to do instead of the Azami, I want to do Soulless because that was banned in that match, and I'm pretty sure they spam run it.
Okay,
I think that's what what's his name does instead.
Oh, so he wants to ban Soulless instead because he thinks that's part of
G2's
gameplay.
Those white gaps, I just want you to be careful because Alamo likes to sit and like dining and basically pulse down onto white and like the hall there. So just be aware of that.
Yeah, be careful going for white gaps. This is huge, actually. This is huge info. That's what they need to get in mind.
Again, placed under with
they
C4,
found the player coming up white stairs from bottom by using the pulse.
Shaiko, like it's very default setup, so just make sure we're prepared for react.
G2, Ramalho warning his players about the shield play from Shopify Rebellion. Trying to hammer the point.
Yeah, Super's time was actually really good. It was just like everything, like be careful, do this. I even like Troy's like little game plan change because obviously Super wanted to think of one thing and then Troy probably like slept on it a little bit and then kind of reading into what Troy saw in a previous game. He's just keeping it like that rather than like switching it up.
They even contemplated banning the pulse.
That's the part of Troy like a lot of people don't see. Like people always blame Troy for like his performances, but he's like up. He's always watching VODs, bro.
Yeah, Troy definitely wants it more than the G2's IGL. Troy is the one player he wants it bad.
Yeah, he's a grinder, bro. Like, he stays up till like 2 AM just watching VODs, just watching plotting.
Again, good on Rebellion for tying up the half as they go towards the attacking side now. G2, of course, emphasizing different information operators with there being a Soulless ban. Instead, Alamo is now on the pulse, which the Rebellion did warn their teammates about.
All right, new half, an even ball game. Alamo is on the pulse for a mining. Going to be playing that lower for late rounds. A lot of traps. You see this? I don't know if this is new game plan because of what they saw from SR on bank. They were just going so fast. You have the Thorn, you have the Malusi, you have barbed wire on the recruit and the Legion. Granted, Jaiko's Legion, so, you know, maybe that's just a comfort pick. But a lot of traps. A lot of traps. And on top of that, Alamo can just track where people are lurking, where the main hit's coming from, and of course, the denial for late round.
And there's that shield play that Romalio was talking about.
They have the gridlock for Red Hat's drop.
Blackbeard, of course, we did see in the previous round, instantaneously punished by the Clash. Now, G2 aren't bringing her, but again, they've got the traps.
Mid told us you drop Canadian, don't switch up now. Oh, okay. Yes, because one person makes a decision out of the team. You are correct. I rolled up. I said, "Get him out of here." Standing in tier 1 into the BBC new has builds.
Continuously scanning on this heartbeat sensor to make sure he knows exactly where Shopify Rebellion are coming from. He's also got 2 C4s available to him, one in his pocket, one in Benjamin's. You can see Shopify Rebellion obviously want to clear the top floor. They've got the Blackbeard and the Lion for the clear. Spoy to shut down those staircases once they have control, and then we'll see Ambi do away with the ceiling above the bomb site.
Definitely nice, slow and methodical out of SR right now. Like, literally nobody has been exposed to a single defender yet. Like, no gunfights, and it's good because it seems like SR wants to commit to this 5 top. Especially for a mining, you want all bodies up by the time you get first floor.
Allowing more map control to be established here for the Rebellion, but this gives a lot of time for G2 to also adjust and figure out how much emphasis is going into the top
floor secured, 5v5, minute and a half.
That can now allow for the bookie drones to come in here from Ambi.
But did they go for?
Oh,
like we see that soon as again the staircase is now being locked down by Spoy. We try to see a cheeky push-up from STOMPNS there, but he does not net a kill. Train hatch now falling is going to expose Alamo a little bit more, but you can see that at least for now.
Good tracking out of Alamo. He kind of, if they stay here, he can kind of dictate, and I think they will want to do it. I think Troy will want to drop, because I don't think he's going to want to go lower red with the BB. They'll probably just double up. Rexon will probably double. Oh wait, no flashes. If Rexon had flashes, this would be so free for the drop. You flash dining, fight train, or vice versa.
Someone to go through that rotate, but 50 seconds left to go.
Rexon going window.
Now rotating outside. They've got Ace on this mining wall. Maybe
check going on.
But it gets past
lit up. Shot up. Oh my god, he missed.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Barely dodging those positions.
Oh, now he's back. Now he's back.
5 versus 5, but again, all this pressure
Troy has
upstairs.
bombed, though.
Troy, do not ADS that. Troy, do not ADS that.
35 seconds left though, and G2 are still 5
Drops into the
strong.
Legion
It's going to
mine.
be a difficult execute for Shopify Rebellion.
Oh,
Surf gets the
that's the white pressure. They could retake.
Immediately traded back as Benjamaster lines
They have
up
pulse
two.
underneath. They have to
Man
spot third
advantage
side. They
now
have to
for
go to the
G2.
simplified spot.
Alamo also in kitchen playing for the C4. A 1-for-1
Miss.
trade goes out. Rexon evading the
Didn't take it
Nitro
up.
cell. It's just him and Ambi against 3.
Oh.
Spotting the Legion.
But no
Wait.
nitro anymore. No nitro.
Yeah.
10 seconds left.
Where's Ambi? Ambi can cover this.
Now it's a 1v2
Alamo ran away.
Alamo, and he's not playing for
Oh
the
my
front.
god, he thought he was going to
He's
go
gonna
on the
try
dining
and retake
table.
up White. Ambi covering Rexon as the play
Alamo
goes
did the same shit
down.
yesterday.
And now both attackers can start to fall back, but they'll
Do you think it's time to switch the pulse?
Wow.
Damn. Do you think it's time to switch the pulse up, Vet?
Take the lead.
What'd you say?
I said, do you think it's time to switch up the pulse?
I think it's good. I just think.
No, I'm talking about the player on the pulse.
Ah, yeah, maybe. He did the same thing against Swiss and Mines the other day too, where like he low-key had like a win condition, but he just didn't like he predicted the enemy going to the other one.
Yeah. Well, that's the dude. When you're in such a low man advantage and you're the pulse below, and then you've already exercised your C4 option, it's like you have to play like perfect siege, and you really have to predict them. So it's like, you know, if you 2 options, it's a 50-50 chance, right?
It felt like G2 were terrified of trying to clear out.
Dude, that's the thing. Like, if you never like play competitively, like the pulse or anything, dude, it's fucking hard. It's like mental gymnastics on fucking steroids.
Yeah, not to mention like usually people hunt you. Like usually like 3 people like running
yeah.
late round.
Time to set up for vert pressure, which netted them a
that
lot of
perfectly
success in
denied
the
the plan.
and sight control, forcing back G2 to go for the win con of Alamo on the pulse, which again they were expecting.
No, but the thing is, dude, Rexon was standing
it.
still. Like it looked like Rexon was fucking planting. He was like on a Legion line, bro.
Coming in.
Like he thought
There's the
Rexon was
kill
planting
from
right there
Rexon,
with all
and
the
then
audio
Ambi
and
with the
shit.
perfect coverage.
So
Wow.
after he gets into the C4, like Rexon goes onto soft floor, but he could have also gone to hard floor here. He also could have gone to dining table.
Hard floor for the first time since round 3. Shopify Rebellion.
He needs a shotgun. No, when Rexon was standing still, he was on hard floor. He was on hard floor.
Right now, and you have
the outer rim of mining is hard floor.
consistently dominant throughout this entire tournament so far. It's only a matter of time before he wakes up. And if Shopify or Rebellion
Sens on the wall big. Ooh, he actually managed to hit the A-star job. Good value.
How good are they going to look when Spoit gets activated?
Oh.
Only time
Wall
will
big
tell.
open. That's like a huge hit to the big hole with G2.
I'm surprised they don't have impacts there, bro. Alamo takes out Spoit. That's the ace, but he gets prep. He gets small wall. That he's done his job. He's done his job. He is 0-7, but he's done his job.
He
for
is
this round.
0-7, but oh, backside pressure.
Ambi's catching up the slack though. Starting out what 1-4, Ambi has made it back to positive.
Look, yeah, that last round he was huge too, running through sight, killing everyone.
Based off their lineups, they really want to emphasize getting in Bakery, but G2 are doing such
Where even was it? Did he retake small?
Doki both holding onto this position, denying the Rebellion any control.
I think he just has an ang.
Bakery as Shaiko repositions in carpet. The Rebellion maybe now looking for
4v3. You have the cap, 2 smokes, you have the senses, and you have Ambi front door. The VIP pick might be the best bet. That's the one guy that you can quote unquote isolate, but it doesn't seem like they're going for it. They're doubling back to bake, going back to small. No flames. They just have to sense and walk at this guy. 2v3.
I'm G2 right now. I just retake Bird and I just win the round.
We're able to fight out of a 2-3 disadvantage just last round. Can they do it again?
Oh, good bait by Ambi. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Legion mine pull out.
Yep, 2v2, and Ambi already saw the one guy cross to the single wall, so they have ID on one.
Yeah.
And now G2 might
this is not as bad actually. If they have a cove info and they have small bake info, then they could technically plant on prep bomb.
Yeah.
No C4 for G2.
Also, Ambi 7-4, Rexon 11-3, DMR and the greatest gun to Alamo.
Alamo redeeming himself from last round.
Oh,
what the fans view as a
DMR
great
1v1. And smokes. He has an idea. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this if I'm Alamo.
Oh, Alamo!
Oh my god! Wow.
Malmo's back.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. When I saw the first 1v1 with Rexon and Alamo right there, I thought it was a Rexon one. I thought he would just crisp his ass.
Off an incredible entry department and keeping Bakery control for over a minute and a half.
Jeez, back-to-back rounds, bro.
Activated for the Rebellion, forcing the trade from Ambi across the map. It was a good lurk, but the adjustment had to be made as they're still contesting for Bakery. Keeping someone directly in that position against the single wall, and that's another kill for G2 and a Nitro Cell. Getting rid of the ROU projectors, which would have been so helpful at denying those long-range lines of sight that G2 had, at slowing down and denying this push from Bakery. Wow, yeah, that was a nasty shot there from Shaiko. Although
right there, Rebellion's biggest issue with the resets. Like one guy's dry peeking Bakery, the other guy's on a drone.
Yeah.
Ambi gets in the bake, just like dry peeks and rotate while like Rexon gets on drone. Right there, they gotta like make sure they're both taking gunfights at the same time.
Defense of Cafe with potential favorite from them. We've got Oryx back in play, which I can't remember the last time I've seen him on Cafe specifically. This is a very interesting op, maybe used to counter the shields, but there are none in this composition picked by Shopify.
STOMPNS hides the Oryx. There's no shield he's playing against, but I wonder if he's going for a hatch hop-up flank anywhere.
What is this? This is a mining? It wasn't.
Vertical, which like you mentioned, the Oryx can jump up those
that's good. Yeah, you. Oh, it's reading.
You think it's a train hatch hop-up?
Yeah.
Navigate the gridlock that's
which I would say is pretty good.
On those staircases, you don't need stairs if you're Oryx, and I think it's just he has the added benefit of being able to counter the shield that Shopify Rebellion do like to bring. It's just this round, just like on Bank actually, they don't have that, so we won't see that interaction from the Oryx. Surf on the IQ because they saw the Mozzie and the Pulse being played, so he'll be able to keep almost constant track of Alamo's position, who's currently playing underneath the extension to support with information.
Window.
The shotgun to set up
Oh, they reinforced the hatch. They're like completely layering here. What, one, maybe two guys to start? I do wonder if they're gonna die for it. No, it's good. It's good.
On the map, Spoit creating vert and some pressure, looking into piano, and there's still Nitro Cells at the ready for G2 once they have the
this is a potential freebie, but it was a very small window to be fair to him.
He misses the opportunity for the kill, keeping us tied at a 5 versus 5 as he pushes deeper.
They're going for the player inside of reading now.
Wait, this guy's rapping Christmas. This guy's rapping Christmas. Who's watching that? Doki kills Rexon. He was the cover.
Pick on a Shaiko.
beautifully traded back by Doty, the player who I just called out.
G2 book it down white. They don't try to take top anymore. How many C4s left? One
Yeah.
C4 mining.
I think Doty knows he got away with robbery and he evened out the numbers, so he's taking it and running. 4v4. They have Burt. They have top. I don't think they'll be able to get open that hatch.
Wait, yeah, hatch's not even open. They have to manually break open their own hatch.
Which, honestly, not a huge thing because they're probably not going to even drop it anyways. All this nitro.
To be opened up could be a great bait. To set up Benja with a nitro cell now as you hear that shorty in the background working more angles.
The Oryx flank chat, that's the win con for G2.
No. I don't think they've detected him at all yet.
Stop it up the hatch! Stop it up the hatch! And he instantly gets shot down!
Oh my god, that's Spoit's first kill.
Oh my god! Wow!
Oh, Spoit's second kill.
By Spoit finally entering the lobby. This map leaves just Alamau.
Wow, that's actually huge.
Alone as Pulse.
Canadian 2 kills on that entry and Spoit
wow.
Jeez, 3K for him. My god.
Spoit's back, Rexon's back, Ambi's back.
We know how good he is.
You know what's crazy?
All on form, it's insane. What's up?
I think Spoit, I don't think they had any idea that STOMPNS was in train with Oryx. I think he hid there the whole round and just vibed out. I think Spoit was watching white flank from Pixel. He had the gridlocks, he had it all set up, he had the gridlocks for red, and then he just jumps up and it's literally just a 180 and a fucking step to the right.
That's nuts, bro.
Honestly, I feel like that was just too early. I feel like that might have been it. It might have just been too early of a jump. Yeah, like more actual pressure. Have your guys like act like they're gonna run through, or you know, like not as they're like planting, but like when you hear the pillar drops.
Yeah.
Maybe they drop pillars. Okay, I mean honestly, it was good timing. There was a guy running lower. They dropped pillars. I think it was just tragic. Good position out of Spoit.
Chat, that's like a coordinated ass G2 like strat. Like you gotta understand, it's like it's not like G2's playing like morons. Like they hid the Oryx in prep phase. Sat him the whole time. Alamau's on pulls, telling STOMPNS exactly where the flank watchers are. Doty runs up red at the exact same time that STOMPNS jumps up. It's just.
And the laundry hatch is reinforced, so even if they detect the numbers, they have to go pillars or run down white to get down. So it's like, you know, if defenders go up, attackers take lower. But it's harder for them to take lower if that's the case.
The game, that's just siege, guys.
Police me, the tier 1 to the BBC, the duet to the emote, some man with a prime. Appreciate that, my man. Yeah, use the 2. Neon, take the prime. Ben with the tier 1. Z with the 3. Amelo, take the tier 1. Tank with the 2. Thank you. Appreciate everybody. Enjoy the BBCs, enjoy the new ads, guys.
Andy goes on that roof, wall bangs them through fireplace window.
That early drone info allows for the lion scan to go off and stopping Shaiko dead in his tracks, giving Ambi the entry. A great call made early from the Rebellion to start this round on the right foot. Ambi getting a potential cut off for the late round.
Yeah. Honestly, well, it's just so far it's just so clinical. They got the opening pick and they're just getting all this util, nades after nades, castle after castle. They're just slowly working it, and they already have the man advantage, so they're like so just relieved.
To be opened up, they can
Alamau
try
is
to
the shot
avoid
player.
With the thorn
Alamau
shot.
going for the twisted minds play.
To push him out, but instead,
This is the Hashom special or J-Lad special. I forgot who fucking did this shit.
Hashom.
It's a gamble. If he succeeds, we'll be calling him a genius.
Wow.
If he fails, we'll be calling him a moron. It's one of these 50-50 plays.
Yeah, this is a thing where if he dies, the whole chat's calling him a moron, but if he succeeds, he's a genius. Exactly. This is a hindsight Henry ass play right here.
To get a cheeky kill. Canadian and Spoit so tantalizing.
Oh, the call.
Boy knows. Boy knows.
Wait, he's back in.
Peek and Alamau gets away.
Maybe a little too passive there from the Rebellion, but regardless, still a man up, not dying to Alamau.
Last call going through. Surf's lower. Do they know? Oh, that's gotta be a free refrag. That's gotta be. Wait, I feel like someone kind of knows.
Here comes STOMPNS, but Surf misses his opportunity.
Wow, that was a good play out of STOMPNS. That was a really good play out of STOMPNS. Holy shit. He still dies though. Very surprised. The impact of the prone with the super shorty.
Even more information. Should there be defaults up? Should there be BPs? Rebellion will have it all as Spoit gets yet another kill. Doty feeling the pressure up white. Shotguns down the
2v3.
Now only a one-man
Surf walking up that little bit ahead of the curve. Nobody else is really doing anything. This guy's smacking the fucking... Wait. Huge blunder from SR if they lose this.
Tying us 2 versus 2, but it's Spoit and Rexin.
Shotguns versus
Spoit knows, Spoit knows.
Oh my god, Mau. Oh my god, they brought it back.
Fuck?
Holy shit, Mau.
Holy shit, that's the dictator. And look at Peku.
SG2 denies series point for the Rebellion.
And then
That's crazy.
That's the dictator. That's the dictator.
I'm gonna put that on Surf. Surf was the first domino. I think he got a little bit ahead of himself after killing Stompin and teabagging him.
Yeah, was that karma, chat? That was that karma?
To bite them, playing inside Cigar Shop perfectly, hitting like a life shot with the bricks on the CC against the player on the rappel, and then from there, playing perfectly.
Yeah, dude, Surf walked up white, and nobody on his team is ready to do anything.
I hope he didn't just Lebron affect his team.
Like literally, nobody's doing anything.
Ball knowledge. Oh my god.
That's a deep
4v2 throw. The castles are moving around it so well.
Dude, I love Rebellio's claw method.
The claw.
Double kitchen we go to now for G2. They looked beautiful defending this bomb site. Harrison, they immediately figured out that the Rebellion's goal was to try to push into Bakery, get that single wall opened up, clear out the extension, and push through prep to secure a plant with the help of the RU projectors. And once again, they'll be extending over by the Bakery side of the map just to initially deny that if things come down to the opportunity of it.
Last time,
Rebellion
Shopify just died one by one by one by one.
Instead, Rexin's on the Capital. Canadian with Blitz and a Glass in play. For the first time of the series, I believe, maybe just trying to throw everything, including the kitchen.
Well, now he's got the Izami, so he can plug up. They open up the small wall, he can plug it up. He can also plug up the small window and then retake. Gives Shaiko a lot more versatility. Also has impacts for the ace.
Oh wait, they're gonna smoke off the small bake.
Stand almost perfectly still to get complete use out of those glasses. The C4 that went through Bakery door that killed Canadian last time.
I mean, they know. Plugs him up.
Doty dies, the Surf on the wow, what a rat angle by Surf.
And down goes that pesky Bakery.
I'm surprised Doty swings that off the Izami. Why would he, or was he going wide for the bake door, I wonder.
Much better start here now for Shopify Rebellion as they smoke off the small bake double. Surf will be armed with holding this position for a long period of time until his teammates can get into Bakery. Canadian will lead this charge on.
Bake is coming.
From the rotate, but now they've got control.
Going prep.
Can G2 slow down this
Slow your horses, Troy. Slow your horses.
Oh, that's case down. Huge kill from Mau actually. Mau is actually playing disgusting for his team. And that's case stuck in Rice too.
Now 3-on-3. More smokes come out.
Oh my god.
Alamau on the pixel. The IGL on G2 is trying desperately to keep his team in this game and not allow the Rebellion to be on match point just yet. Spoit and Rexin both stuck inside Bakery. Benjamaster coming in from Freezer to try and help his team on the site. Spoit opening Alamau's wall will force the enemy back towards Whiskey Double. Rexin recovers the case that was dropped by Canadian and Split. He's got to worry about the player in coat check, though. There's so many angles.
Oh, that's such big damage.
But takes back a lot of punishment
Flash the guy in coat. He can move into prep plant spot, but the guy bunker can see it. Especially with that, he aced to open the wall to give Alamau an angle now.
But still, Alamau
Look at this. Look at this quick peek battle here.
Daring Rexin to push his way in. Oh, he's so close.
I think Alamo's a little bit more reserved now. He's just waiting for the jump. Oh, never mind. He poked it. Doesn't he doesn't have the case though.
Wait, with the gap.
Oh. Oh my god.
Where's the plant gonna go down? Alamau retakes red hole. He can break both these zombies with one punch.
Dude, what is this damage?
What is going on this round, bro? Rexin's in plant spot.
Rexin pushing deep behind the bomb chassis. Halfway through, Alamau worried about the player's small bake. Is there any chance?
Oh my god, it's all up to Mau again, bro. Another clutch position for
Oh,
Alamau.
dude, how are they surviving this? 1 HP after the DMR shot. Both SR members are 1 shot from Alamau. And these guys have really good positions. They're so close to trade out anybody. If Alamau like extends into Bakery or Kitchen, fights one, the other one's right next to him to refrag.
Rexen sitting so passive in prep. Spoit just waiting to play off his teammates' contact. They are playing this with 0 mistakes.
Wow.
Even Rexen
Perfect refrag, I saw it. Perfect 2v1.
Yes, great coverage out of Spoit. That is like rocky game to begin, but holy shit, has he been bringing it back.
My God.
Dip here,
That is fucking mental, bro.
The back-to-back clutch unsuccessful for Alamau. Rebellion taking back this lead. 1 round away from overtime for G2 and a second chance to take this series to Lair.
Ads are off. Ads are off now. Match point. Ads are off.
First time in years.
Ads are off. Match point. Ads are off.
Of top 8 at any international event that we've seen them perform in for the past several years.
Whoever loses is gone, yes.
It all came down to a
If G2 loses this round, they go home. They were done. SR advances the top 4 to play versus Twisted Minds.
You mentioned it, Harrison. When this team has Spoit activated, how well can G2 recover? And it
Munich was the only major with the losers bracket, right?
2 massive rounds that Rebellion
For playoffs?
won off the back
Yeah,
of Spoit
yeah, Munich. All the majors before that, no losers brackets.
Yeah,
It was
huh.
only SI before then, yeah.
Interesting.
Of Double Kitchen. I can't really blame them, Harrison. This has been one of the best looking sites that G2 have gone for Cafe, and the Rebellion have gone for a near identical attack each time.
I mean, are they just running back the big take with the Blackbeard?
The question will be, will Rebellion just try to triple down and go through Bakery, or go for a different clear this time around?
River Dogs Christmas Market.
John, it hasn't just been.
I think they are. I think they're gonna ace up with Smallbeck and just go run back the same shit, run it back.
In the top 4 since Copenhagen. Wow. When they were the Sonics, which is really not even the same team. The only player still there is Rexen. And I guess Super as the coach counts too. So
I mean, surely they do something a little bit different here. You know, obviously they don't have the glass for the Twitch.
Shoots open
So
the panel so that they can't shoot it off from the. It makes it harder to shoot off the H stars when they shoot that.
Just saw on Double
That
Kitchen.
guy's impacts though.
yeah, I mean he's got impacts in these zombies. I don't know.
Once again, early info gathered by
yeah.
Shopify. And it seems like they'll try to pressure out Bakery yet again, but this time having more emphasis over towards the reception side of the map. I like this adjustment here from
Sheriff is constantly fucking threatening.
The biggest
The
positions
back, yeah.
that almost saved the round for
Oh.
G2 is not only Red Hall,
That's actually huge for
but
Doty.
Kochek guarding over so much of that prep location.
Well, prep
They're in
wall's
code, they're in
still
code. It was a
open.
fake.
That
They
now
faked the
wanna deal with
pressure.
the spot early to not have the plant be as unsuccessful.
Canadians in.
Canadian
Canadian versus Psycho. The old guy versus the old guys. Canadian wins.
Oh my God.
The old man. Canadian puts his team on top.
That's code. There's so much pressure on the back end for G2, and they still have all the pressure front baked. Like 100% G2 defenders are feeling so underwater. Oh my God.
He punches Canadian in the rear, but it's still traded out for Rebellion. You lose your Blackbeard.
Whiskey, Bake. Where's third?
You've got the diffuser.
Small. Whiskey, Bake, small.
Rex and hand signals. Is he flipping?
Notice a majority of that brown
Spoiled his case.
He said, rotate. Rotate the push.
Maybe they could go for Freezer instead for an execute.
Wait, they're ISOing this guy now.
Yep.
Surf on the carpet cut
He
off.
hears the whiskey call. Spoit knows that guy's bait
There's a lot of
counter.
ones, I can't lie, bro.
No, it is.
Oh.
There's the push up from the shotgun though from Stompin'.
No way you're doing it again, bro. Holy shit. Oh my God. Close it out, sir. Close it out. Close it out.
Own these guys, I guess. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh,
That's insane.
My God.
And we asked if lightning could strike twice here in Utah for the Rebellion against one of the best teams in Europe. It most certainly will today. We'll see you in top 4, Shopify. Congrats on the win. And G2.
Who's he looking at?
Better luck next time for them. They were one of the best teams coming
Man, they're already
out
backing
of
up, bro.
Stage, but they're sent home early today. Harrison, unlike map 1, everybody was firing on all cylinders today in map 2.
Wait, Stompin' City? Come
And that
on.
guarantees with DZ
Give him some
Wildcard later
hugs.
today, we will have 2 NA teams in the semi-final bracket. What a game from Shopify Rebellion, who now, since EWC last year, are 5-0 in maps against G2.
They're 5-0 against G2? Holy
That's
fuck.
actually crazy.
That's crazy. I guess, yeah, they just own them, I guess, bro.
And with that being said,
shit,
Harrison, I cannot wait to hear what Shopify have to say about this post-match series, and we won't have to wait any longer. It's Ian talking to Spoy.
Hey, Salt Lake City. Rebellion are in the semifinals. Spoit, it's been a long time since you've been in the top 4. Last time was way back in Berlin. We all know what happened there. How proud are you to be right back in the mix at the top again?
It feels great to be back, you know, with a great team. Ambi played lights out today, and I'm just so happy to see everyone in the crowd here. You guys are amazing. Thank you.
Holy moly.
Spoit, recently you, I guess, addressed some of the haters online who maybe are questioning your ability. Do you feel like this is another dagger to the doubters out there?
I mean, they love to just, you know, I'm just doing my thing, and, you know, the haters are always a part of it. You know, people thought we were like the worst team for some reason just after like 1 week, and now we are here in top 4 of the majors, so I'm just happy. I'm just very grateful. Thank you.
You've already mentioned the crowd support. You're going to have a ton of it tomorrow in the semifinals. You're going up against Twisted Mind, undefeated here. What do you make of them?
We're going to beat them, of course. They haven't played Shopify yet.
I love that. Spike, congratulations. I'll let you go and join the rest of your team. One more time for your semi-finalists in Shopify Rebellion. For now, we're going to go to a quick break, and when we come back, we've got an all-American, North American desk for you. Jonah is jumping in the hot speed. See you soon.
Wow.
Shit, what a game. That was a great game.
That was.
a great
Even though it was a
game.
2-0, it was fucking... What? That was a quick fucking game. 7-2, 7-5.
Holy shit.
Honestly, that was a crazy way to end it out. Fucking Surf knifing Stompin' and just getting a 3K. Oh my god. G2's going home. SR to top 4. Play Twisted Minds. Wait, there's Fed. Fed on the big screen.
What the fuck?
Fed on the wait. Oh, there's all the tweets.
Oh, this is sick. Wait, this is sick.
Wait, Supreme Leader Alamau.
Supreme Leader Alamau.
This is pretty sick, actually.
Alright, I'll be right back.
That's crazy, bro.
What
You
is
actually had the
G2
right play,
tweeting,
too.
bro?
You had the right play, bro.
Hot and Cold's tweet is so funny.
What did he tweet?
He said it's nice watching Ambi drop 20 on other teams. I've had to deal with missing majors because of this piece of shit.
Oh my god. So real, bro. Ever.
What?
This is put like whatever the fuck I'm reacting to in the stats page as spoiler blocker. Because for the last map, like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, like 7-0, 7-0 league.
Okay.
7-0
Wait,
league.
so what at the end?
Like,
What are you reacting to?
I'm reacting to Jinxie's reaction right now. So like, a couple things. Shit, bro. Oh, you guys are like actually just like oh my god, I love chat so much, bro. Like this guy's talking about a vote that happened like a year ago. Keep in mind, like you guys take like fucking facts that happened like fucking 2 years ago and then use that to like hate watch people. Holy fucking shit, bro. Like, keep in mind, at the time, Diffuser won the major.
Oh.
I love the fucking... like, just bringing up, like, a fact from, like, fucking a year ago, bro. Stop it, tweet heard.
You think he's gonna mention the teabag? Fuck serve.
Okay, what is this? A default TG tweet?
Well, yeah, that's default as can be.
Yeah, it's default, bro.
Shopify Rebellion take the win dismantling G2 in just 2 maps. G2 are just that good of a team that we did not see this coming, guys. It is so good to be with you here on the desk. But we gotta talk about that last game.
Yeah, thank you for that bribe. Thank you for the bribe. What a game. What a game. That was actually sick. GTP drop with the 4. Input with the 2. They left Zod with the 2-1. Trace with the 2-1. Thank you guys, the Brady subs and the free subs. Thank you.
Specifically in round 11 right here. I mean, just from the get-go, Brooke plays from serve. They get the early round. They get the picks going into their favor. And then there's Troy.
No.
Doty said, you know, we want to play the rest of the team. We want to play on the side of Ambi. And sure enough, you got exactly what you asked for. You got every single player stepping up individually here on the side of Rebellion and being able to bring this round back. And something I want to highlight in this moment, they did not give Alamo a chance to be able to bring this round back to show how much they wanted this.
They sure did. I don't care what anyone says, bro. That double door, but the discipline from Shopify Rebellion, I mean, they were really showing it when it mattered most. And it goes without saying,
29 and 8 out of
Ambi had an amazing map.
Why is Ambi up there twice, bro? He's so good.
The game plan from them.
Ambi was on there twice.
Yeah, he's so good. You gotta put him on there 2 times. Ambi was on there twice. I mean, something
They just got rid of Troy for him.
Exactly 2 Ambis. I mean, specifically that last round, Surf getting the 3K with the starting it off with the knife. I mean, that was just so beautiful. We saw the back and forth. We saw the clutches.
Wow.
We saw the great plays.
Wow.
Cinema game.
And Ambi putting himself in the history books in terms of KD on that very first map. You just do not see things like that.
Oh shit!
Ever.
Finishing my
But
mouth.
moving into our next game here, it is another historic one because the world champs are going to come under fire, and the challengers, Team Falcons, will be looking to take them on. This is a big deal here for Team Falcons because going up against the world champs as the underdog, always a big opportunity to prove that you belong, and I think their performance so far has proved that.
You can never call the Falcons the underdog by any means, and when you're talking about the Falcons, you will immediately have to follow up with consistency. This is their 8th S-tier event with this rendition ever since back in Manchester when they brought Users and Solid Top back on, only being knocked out of top 8 once, and that was back at EWC 2025 when they were defending their title. But fact of the matter is, they're still here on main stage, and they are just as lethal. If not, they can still manage to get to a grand.
Wow, how do you feel?
They are no stranger.
They own you, bro. They own you.
That can come your way when you have to enter the lobby with FaZe. This team, no doubt, are going to be out for blood right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when you look at why they're out for blood, I mean, on one end, I mean, FaZe is just the puppet masters of the Falcons roster, of even back during the secret roster where they would win their inevitably their 2nd world champion. But both these teams, both these players rather, have lost to FaZe in a world championship final, where I have no doubt in my
What is the
mind
BO3 record? He definitely did not beat that BO3 record.
I mean, this guy really
He only had
he had
what, 7 kills? I think he was 7-7 on second map.
Going to be Joom. Joom has added so much versatility to this roster.
Second
where they
clip
simply
from
didn't
1
have
year
that with
ago.
Shaco before. Even for a player like LickyFact,
that was
he was
this event.
On static rolls.
That was literally this
able
event.
To move around. But with the addition of Joom, both of these players, there were a lot of questions. Who's going to fill that void of Shaco? Nobody's filling that void. They're taking shared responsibility of bringing what's necessary. And you know it as well as an IGL. When you're able to be versatile, you're able to flex around your operators, how you set up around the map.
That's
it only creates even more of a plethora of opportunities and strats across your board.
I mean, of course, when LickyFact joined the scene, when he was first joining on BDS, those were his best roles, being the roamer, being that entry. And it's something we saw washed out a little bit as better players were joining the roster as well. But it's nice to see a player like Joom that can bring that flexibility, be aggressive, be defensive. And
Dude, now I want a cowboy hat. I want a Stetson.
Like LickyFact has so many opportunities to be able to change everything that he needs to, depending on a team. And we see it on main stages where Falcons struggle sometimes. So now having that more versatility to problem solve will make it easy.
Absolutely, and you can even look at it just as a team even like Dark.
Bro, I love whenever Lax is trying to talk while Fox is talking. He just fucking
be able to flex and be able to move around and
fucking opens his mouth. He gives Fox a signal, but Fox just keeps on yapping.
Well, with FaZe, here's the deal. They are back-to-back world champs for a reason because they are just that good. Fox, the one thing that has eluded them so far, it's been a major title.
It sure has. I mean, there really isn't anything besides a major title that FaZe haven't lifted up. I mean, they've done everything that they possibly could. And coming into this major, I mean, we know FaZe is a team that's going to be 3-0. We know that they're going to be 3-0 when it comes to the Swiss FaZe, making it to main stage. It's expected, almost guaranteed. But I will say that this stage so far, this kickoff event, is something that FaZe has had some challenges. And it goes to show, yes, they've won invites, but I'd say they showed us a lot more that's impressive when it comes to their versatility. 3 different NA teams.
Kitty has to be like, why do I gotta fucking hold this stupid ass lantern, man?
Was completely drastically
man.
In each one of those.
Shit,
they
man.
worked their way through kickoff. They were not the #1 team from the SAL.
Dragged us so
but
tough.
here they are,
I think it's cool.
The only SAL team remaining. But as you said, right, it wasn't just pure clean domination. Yes, it was 3-0, but they did have a little difficulty getting all the way here.
They sure did, but the way that they were able to adapt was something that was so beautiful. Against 5 Fears,
I will be right back, guys. Give me 1 second.
They baited those gunfights. Against SR, they knew that Canadian isn't necessarily getting the kills, so they were going for opening engagements early on. And once they got that, they knew that they had that advantage. They used it against SR. And against Wildcard, they understood they have hot and cold, a stand-in player. They're probably not going to be great in those last few seconds of the round, so they push every single round to the max amount of limit, so the time is working against Wildcard. So being able to acknowledge your opponent and approach it correctly is something that FaZe is so deadly at.
But that's always been the driving point for FaZe, is they are always able to control the tempo, the pacing, the momentum of a match, and that's why every team always ultimately succumbs to that. So Falcons have to be on top of it.
And it's exactly why that's been the dynamic here between these two teams. Throughout the past few years, FaZe has regularly had the upper hand over Falcons.
I mean, they've played 4 times since Falcons has joined the EML. And that being said, FaZe has won 3 of those times. Arguably, the most important ones, Lax. They won both invites against Falcons. Falcons is only won in Munich. And it's a situation where we're at a major. Maybe the tide will turn. Maybe it's a different situation for Falcons to give them hope. But at the end of the day, FaZe has shown so much consistency and hard evidence that they're able to adapt to whatever team is approaching them.
And that's what I'm talking. If you need momentum, you need something to push you over the edge. Getting a win over a team like FaZe that has blocked you time and time again from ultimate success, winning the biggest event of the year, this will pay dividends for this team, not just even for the core Falcons, also for Savage. I mean, not for Savage, but for Joom, like I said, on that roster, because he was so close and he was robbed as well. Both these teams, both these players are looking for that comeback.
Well, Joom is a huge story as we go into this matchup because coming into kickoff, he was the newest pickup. They picked the best player they could possibly find. Look at that team secret. They take him on, and now it's not just making them better, Fox. It's making the entire team better. Joom is playing well, and as Lax talked about, it is enabling every single player on this roster to thrive.
I mean, sometimes roster changes works out for the player leaving and the new player that's joining the team. I mean, we know Falcons has so much talent on the roster. I think Joom is exactly what they needed. Somebody that has that vocal ability, being able to make plays on that entry, being able to be very dynamic on his role. And so it allows players like Solitov uses to be able to just not think, just be able to entry, focus on getting those picks. And that's the beauty of having a player like Joom.
And they're staying loose.
Well, this is a routine that they did every single day going into their matches. We saw them at the hotel 10-15 minutes before the game starts. You would expect them to be locked in, heads down, focused. They're outside kicking a ball around, staying loose. I mean, that makes a difference.
Yeah, it absolutely does. I mean, even me, back when we were playing, I didn't really care to scrim. I wanted to just focus on what I can control, and I think what they're doing, that's the exact thing that they're doing. It's just focusing on the communication, making sure they're in good vibes, making sure that they're loose. And that's something that I enjoy to see, that everyone's involved. No one is just sitting on the back end. Everyone is making sure that they're there, the camaraderie's there, the energy's there, and you can see that they are getting ready to be locked in for this match.
It's good for the mental ability to be able to stay fresh in your mind.
Absolutely.
You know, the hand-eye coordination, it helps when it comes to playing games. I mean, we used to play ping pong back in the day sometimes to be able to stay active. So it's very helpful for the team.
And one thing that they have done really well, and throughout my interviews with them this week, they said it every time, our mental has never really been all that bad. Even when they suffered a bad loss here or there, they stayed calm, they stayed composed, and that's why they're here on the main stage.
And again, I think when you also have the leader of LickyFac, I mean, again, we know how intense he can get, but everyone can handle that, and it comes from a place of care. It comes from a place of knowing that they can be better versions of themselves, which is why you don't see that mental get to them.
Or actually, I think we do starting now. Starting now.
Because LickyFac's yelling at him. Or even we saw in a couple of those call-ins or the timeouts, we saw him maybe even question Julio in some of those calls of just being, maybe we need to transition, maybe we need to do this. I think that is important for any team to be able to grow, and just the dynamic of it. I mean, again, they're on main stage for a reason.
They are, but when we talk about the conversation of
K-Son, bro. K-Son wants to be a team. WK's in the chat. That's a passionate owner, bro.
Back-to-back invite champions.
That's a passionate co-owner, bro.
If there's any team that's going to mentally lose it against an opponent, it's going to be FaZe, because
Here's
they
my
are
take.
perfect. They adapt. They understand exactly what they need to do, and they're consistently putting up walls.
I think the winner of the event comes from this side of the bracket. And if I wasn't a hot and cold fan, I would say it's FaZe, the winner of this game.
Of these maps so far throughout the
I don't know. Shopify
the second series, just ending in 2 time, no doubt. Falcons are going to try to push this one as far as they can.
Clubhouse? Oh man, I mean, we're already going to be in for one hell of a match just right out the gates. I mean, it's a very simple map. We've talked about this is essentially the Coliseum of maps. It's really just counterplaying of who's going to show up fundamentally more sound. And from what we've seen time and time again, it really has been FaZe. But throughout
wait, club shall cancel it. Oh my goodness. this.
That's not the biggest serving sample, but at least for the side of NIP, we know Clubhouse is a predominantly heavily favored map in the SAL. So the fact of the matter that they're going to bring FaZe here and already start out making them feel a little comfort does give me a little bit of question marks there. But I mean, still, you move it to Chalet. I mean, we already saw how Chalet looked for the side for FaZe.
I mean, we sure do. FaZe are amazing on Chalet.
Sorry, guys, I had to go do some stuff.
15-4 for the total year so far. And when it comes to them just being able to play on that map, very slow pace.
It's just not a FaZe flood. On paper it is, but hey, listen, bro.
DSX at a 5, Luchi with a tier 1. Thank you guys.
Because you might look at the SR game and be like, it's not a G2 flood, given their forms recently, you know?
And that's something where I'm imagining that Falcons is trying to win the opening engagements a majority of the time.
Wait, I thought we were about to like start this shit. What happened? What's
What's
going on over here?
Against it to be able to play back.
Wait, is Caleb
what is Falcons
wait,
gonna do?
is
That's
this?
what I want to see is how they're going to be able to adjust
Oh
to
my
where
God,
Cyber
it
is
is.
positioned. Are
That's
they
where
going
Doom comes in.
Exactly. Are they going to get aggressive when they realize
This is
Cyber's
Caleb
playing
Jones,
back?
guys.
At the end of the day,
Guys.
if we go to a full 3 maps, both
I know who
teams
this
are pretty
is. This
proficient
is
on
MVP.
consulate. So I'm imagining both teams will be able to win their respective map picks.
I love it when you guys get into it like this. I mean, it's just such good energy. Let's talk
Hold on, I'm
predictions,
talking
though,
about
as
my
we
chat,
have to
bro.
do before we go to the crowd. I want to hear what you guys have to think. Lax, who's got it? It's hard to predict that someone other than the world champs is going to win. Do Falcons have what it takes?
I think they do have what it takes. They've shown that they can beat them back in Munich. Now, obviously, you know, that doesn't attest to, you know, what an SI finish looks like, but I do think they can get over the edge. But just for the simple fact, I mean, you have to give it to the 2-time world champions and how composed they've been, how well they've been able to transition their play styles to accommodate each and every single team. I got to leave it on the table with FaZe.
I agree. When it comes to the mental aspect and seeing Falcons on the stage like this and the outcomes, until we're proven wrong, I got to give it to FaZe.
All right, we're going to go to crowd in just a moment, so bear with me for a second. If we're going to see that third map, if we're going to see Consulate, at that point, do you think, oh, it's guaranteed to be a FaZe victory? They've taken it all that way, or is that where Falcons can thrive?
I think it's a FaZe victory on console.
I mean, I still want to give credit to Falcons. I mean, they fought tooth and nail throughout many games here as well. I mean, it hasn't been a breeze for either of these teams to get to this point, but they all have the mental resilience. I think either way, it's not going to be clean cut and concise who's going to win it unless somehow we're seeing a quick 7-0 on this first match.
I think the biggest indicator will be how the team is looking and responding to each other on Falcons.
No answer 2 out.
One
Yep.
of the first 2 maps.
Yep.
Map 3,
like, look at this guy's
depending on
tweets
their
everywhere.
morale, their energy, I think that will be a very big indicator. So maybe we
actually do
revisit that
sometimes, bro.
question after map 2.
Insane.
All right, we'll absolutely do that. Of course,
Like,
FaZe,
look
they
at
have
this
not
guy's tweet, and it'll be
dropped
like,
a map
GG's,
yet
good
here
game.
in SLC. That means maybe when
He's
they face
tweaking
some
out, bro.
adversity, we could see things change a little bit. But
Dude, my
I never
favorite
get
was
the
yesterday when
opportunity
you were
do
trying
so.
to
I'm gonna have
find
to speak to the people
someone's
behind
stats
me.
on,
All right,
on
let's
like
see.
someone's
Who
like a
thinks
certain map.
Falcons is going to take
Someone
this
just
one?
said you
Let's hear it. Come
stomp
on.
and siege GG, and it was just like his
Little
lifetime.
something. All right, let's see.
You were like, bro,
Back-to-back
what
world
the
champs.
fuck
Let's hear it
is
for
this?
FaZe.
I think that's an obvious decider.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta
It's
go
clearly
with FaZe.
Falcons.
You think?
What?
I mean, we know there's Doom fans in the crowd. We know we've got that fan base coming over from Team Secret just because of the performance that they put up at SI, what feels like not too long ago at all. Do you think he can take some of those lessons here, bring them to Team Falcons and say, hey, FaZe did this to us. Here's what we need to prevent to make sure we get this
Well,
win.
listen, I think there's one thing to take away, especially with Shaiko's removal from the team, is when we even saw them play last time, we saw Licky Fact, the one who was performing the most, and we did see Jumi was the second highest rated player of that game in that championship final. So I would think it does alleviate a little bit of pressure there of inconsistency that have plagued this Falcons roster now going into this setup. But again, this isn't a grand final. This is a quarterfinal. There's still plenty of a road ahead of them. They need to get over this hurdle of Falcons.
Having the experience is going to make Joom feel a lot more comfortable sitting in that seat going up against FaZe, especially since it's so recent. That being said, it's FaZe. They adapt. We just talked about it. Every single team that they've played against,
I'm gonna go pro in chat. I'm not gonna lie. They're taking a while to start these games.
Stylistic
Dude, they
matchup
really
on
are.
who they're going up against. So it really will
Dude,
be a
it's gonna
battle on
take-
how
everything's gonna
fast
take a while
Falcons
after the
can understand
hotel
and
room,
adapt,
bro.
and how fast FaZe can.
You got spoiled.
Well, our players are ready to go, so here's what we need to do now. We have to find out if Falcons have what it takes to take on the back-to-back world champs as FaZe still chase their first ever major title.
Whoa.
All right. We are halfway through Playday 1 here in Salt Lake City. And this, of course, is what everyone's gunning for. An opportunity to take a crack at the trophy. But to do that, you got to get through your next opponent. And these next two teams know each other very well. Let's bring them out.
Dude, how could you hate on this? This is sick. This is fucking shit, man.
Team Falcons.
Have you ever this match? I reckon a phase, but
After a major
these guys can definitely fuck.
Their chemistry. This squad is here to prove
everything
can finally click on
Dude, it's so dark. Can't blame them.
Them hunt that old fire and turn potential into playoff dominance. And their opponents.
Do you think it was chilly when they filmed this? It looked kind of cold.
FaZe Clan! The back-to-back 6 invitational champions are rolling undefeated through the
Real
Swiss,
smooth, kid, yes, real
and now
smooth.
continue to chase dynasty status on American soil. A flawless run here would further cement themselves as the team of the era.
Wait, hold on. Pull up my stream, Beaulo.
I'm coming. I'm here.
Alright, hold on.
I'm coming. I'm here.
I mean, talk about a familiar sight here. The amount of times I've stood next to you guys, you know each other inside and out. It's another opportunity to prove that you're better than these guys and that you're better than these guys. Any
Give me a
final
breakdown.
words for each other?
Dumbass in Discord is trying to say Ambi is a top 10 fragger in the world. Is this guy a R word?
Come on, KDS.
Give me hers, JV, Olaf, FaZe,
Yeah,
Shaiko,
time,
Mowgli,
rain.
Stompin', Alma, Doty, don't think I'm going. Not even top 30, and then you listen to the
Sportsmanship.
pros.
Can we get a handshake here, guys? Good stuff.